WQAM, taking you up until 2 o'clock here today. Leroy is in studio. We're just trying to get them all set up. I haven't been in here, Warloff. Make us a mash.
Yeah. That was good. Was that inspired by this weekend's events?
We doing John Fury.
Let me just say this.
Nice.
I am so disappointed.
Wow. You're going to start already?
Brendan Tobin.
This is okay, fine.
Wow. So
we're starting off like this.
So he had. Hold on.
Oh, he's logging in.
No, I'm logged in.
Don't
I
forget
wasn't muted.
Oh, there you go.
So he had the audacity
Mm-hmm.
to come in like an old boxing head curmudgeon.
I'm like Bert Sugar today.
I'm tired of this. Too much. I can't believe this. They are taking this serious. I'm like, what? You have been the guy leading the charge. You are holding the MMA Silly Sauce banner for the last 5 years.
Respect
and now all of a
boxing.
sudden you say, I'm done.
I'm done. Respect boxing. I'm done with it. I'm done with Jake Paul. I am done with we trying to pretend that he's good at this. I'm done with it.
No, he wasn't good.
No, dude. It was embarrassing afterwards. Okay, first of all, Jake Paul lost. If you guys are just tuning in, he lost.
What?
Obviously lost the decision to Tommy Fury.
I thought, hold on.
Didn't get knocked out, by the way.
Yeah.
In fact, Jake Paul got him on a flash knockdown in the eighth and final round.
They said he slipped.
There was a referee. The referee was like the most sanctimonious. He's taking points away for holding and hitting. I hadn't seen that in a prize fight. I don't know. You're holding and hitting, taking a point away. Jake Paul got a point away for taking away for rabbit punches.
Yeah.
This guy was the most serious referee of all time. I am telling you right now, I am so done with Jake Paul and this entire thing. It's lost. Here's the thing with the Jake Paul thing. You want to know why, Leroy? It's lost its way. You're right. I am a silly sauce shenanigans guy. That's why the fact that we take this seriously and the boxing promoters and the writers and the media and the broadcasters
and you
take it seriously, it is unbelievable. Tommy Fury embarrassed himself yesterday after winning this fight. Me own legacy, love. Ooh. Bro, you beat Jake Paul by a point. A point on the scorecards. You didn't create your own legacy. Do you know how far the legacy is for barely edging out a YouTuber to your brother being the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world? It's like being Patrick Mahomes and his brother being a TikToker. That's the same gulf. There's no difference.
Point for
Wait, so did we switch bodies?
No, it's just dude.
No. Because every time I do this with you, you say embrace the silly sauce,
It's
baby.
not silly though. That's the thing that sucks about it. They're telling you, oh wow, look at Jake Paul. Really knows his feints. What? What do you want him to do? WBC's like, we're going to rank him after this. You know what, WBC? You are a hack organization with your fake belts for every type of occasion. Go ahead. Go rank Jake Paul. Rank Tommy Fury. They're two bums. That's what I saw. A tickle fight amongst bums. That's what I saw.
Hold on.
Wow.
Sick of it.
Marcos?
Yeah.
Sick of it. Respect boxing.
Who was the most enthusiastic person
Mm-hmm.
heading into this weekend?
That would be Tobin.
Not for this.
You what?
Not for this.
Oh my goodness.
No, it wasn't.
You thought that Jake Paul was going to piece him up.
I did. I didn't think Tommy Fury was any good. And by the way, I was right. It's just Jake Paul sucks more.
And you just got to this conclusion?
No, I knew that he sucked, but the thing that's annoying about it is now we're like, oh, people
Because he fought somebody his own age. That's it.
People
That's
are like,
all he did.
Saying, well, it was kind of good. That was competitive. No, it wasn't. You guys thought that was a good boxing match?
There was no
Marcos
blood?
is sitting here in the bullpen. He's like, I thought it was pretty kind of good.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, he was
There
very
was no
angry.
blood?
He was very angry.
There was one blood from head. Want to know why? Jake Paul headbutted him in the seventh
Yeah.
round. They're like, it looks like there's a cut on Tommy Fury. Jake Paul's cut him. Yeah, because he bopped him in the head with his own head.
I got to tell you,
a little bit of blood.
it's times like this
Ooh.
where you come and enjoy a new flavor.
Wow. All right.
Leroy's drinking. You know, don't be afraid to tell our radio audience.
Yeah.
Celsius.
Drinking
Apple cherry. Green apple cherry.
Nice.
It is the.
I'm so sick
Listen.
of it, dude. Like,
Hey,
they're like,
you
"Look at the
get,
rematch."
no.
Nobody wants to see that again.
Marcos,
Yes.
he can't do this.
Yeah.
You get us all excited for stuff, and then you can't be the most disappointed when you come
I
in
told
here.
you I was already out on it. I
No,
told you
you
that. Yes, I did. I told you. I was like, I don't really care. I think, honestly, the more embarrassing thing or the funnier thing this weekend is Tommy Fury losing, which is like, actually, the more embarrassing thing was him winning and crying over it. Oh, created me own legacy.
So wait, they fought in Abu Dhabi. This time they're fighting. They're gonna fight again where?
I hope nowhere.
Really?
I hope nowhere.
Really?
Probably England, but who cares?
Really?
We really need to
You
decide.
won't watch.
Not I don't think I am going to watch it. I didn't. By the way, I didn't watch him versus Anderson Silva. I watched the highlights.
All right.
I didn't watch that. Didn't bother for yesterday.
And it was an easy one. It was
I
like 4
found-
p.m.
Found my way to it.
What else am I gonna watch Sunday at a 4?
Yeah, there was nothing
No,
else
it was.
on.
I tell
But
you,
it
what,
was like-
Can I just say
Did you watch any of the undercard or anything?
I did actually. I thought the Badu Jack Makabu fight was a really good fight.
That was.
You
a
want to
good
know
fight.
why?
Yeah.
Because it was an actual boxing match
All right, he's-
for the championship of the
All
world.
right.
And you want to know what they wanted to do?
Yeah.
You want to know what they want to do? They want Jake Paul to fight Badu Jack. That's what the whole plan was.
No.
Oh, maybe he could fight Badu Jack. Badu Jack would beat him with
Yeah.
one hand behind. He's a 3-division champion
gonna say,
now,
did
and
he
he's
do
40.
3 weight classes.
He would have killed Jake Paul.
All right.
What are we doing anymore?
Wait. Listen.
Huh.
Me and Marcos are along for the ride.
Yeah.
We got into the Tobin SUV
Mhm.
and we took a drive to Silly Sauce Island.
Yeah, this is your fault.
And
This
and
is not my
and now
fault. This is your
and
fault.
now you're trying to kick us out without giving us a ride back?
It's-
Shame on
No,
you.
no,
That's
shame
my
on you.
shame.
Tobin.
Shame on you.
You left us at Silly Sauce Island.
This is ridiculous. I'm so
Marcos,
sick of
what are
this
we gonna
whole
do?
thing.
Take me home.
You want to know what this is?
I want to go back to reality. Take me away from Silly Sauce Island before you all of a sudden you leave me mad.
Yep.
You're the one that brought us here.
This is such a charade. I'm so sick of
Really?
it. It's a charade,
Really?
dude.
Why? Oh my goodness. You are impossible.
They have Sean Porter.
Wait a minute. You got us into this.
Sean Porter's up there, like trying to talk up Jake Paul. Embarrassing. Radio Raheem is out here. Like Radio Raheem has been like covering boxing for a long time. Has some of the greatest to this day. I mean, has these greatest interviews with Deontay Wilder. He's sitting there embarrassing himself in that ring. Oh, he's telling. Did you hear what happened between him and Logan Paul?
No.
Oh, this is great. Let's get some headlines.
Oh,
Brought to you
here we
by the
go.
new Palmetto Ford Truck
Here
Super
we
Center.
go.
Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
So
So wait. No. So right after he leaves us on Silly Sauce Island.
Yep.
Right?
Abandoned.
He crosses the bridge,
Mhm.
takes the ferry, and goes, oh crap, I forgot my wallet. So now you're going back. You're not coming to pick us up. You're coming to pick up your wallet because you done brought some more Silly Sauce to the damn show.
So this
Are you kidding me?
Radio Raheem asks Logan Paul in the crowd. He's interviewing him. And he says, what did you tell your brother before the fight? And so listen to how this exchange goes, Leroy.
I said, Jake, I love you. I'm not going to give you a big speech. I know you got this, but either come back victorious or come back on your shield. I love you, bro.
I love you too, man. How do you feel like he's doing so far in the fight?
He thinks Logan Paul told him I love you. No, radio. What are you doing?
I said, Jake, I love you. I'm not going to give you a big speech. I know you got this, but either come back victorious or come back on your shield. I love you, bro.
I love you too, man. How do you feel like he's doing so far in the fight?
Wait a minute. This is how me and Marcos feel right now dealing with you.
What is he doing? I love you too, man. I love you too, bro.
Hey,
Why
dude.
would you do that?
dude,
Why would they do that?
I can't believe you're here.
Respect boxing.
No,
I'm
wait,
done.
This might be the upset of 2023.
It was so embarrassing the way.
First of all, let me tell you what else. Can I say this?
Hmm?
From Friday to that fight,
Mhm.
South Florida sports had you miserable. So
Oh.
you didn't go into that fight with a good frame of mind.
That's true.
So this is what having 3 losses. I'm talking about 2 Heat games and the Canes blowing the lead.
Ugh.
This is how you look at a fight on Sunday. Like this. Like this is where you're going to take out your anger.
It's not that though. Like, it's not the fact that the fight was bad. It's not, even though the fight was bad. It's how everybody acts around it. Like the charade they're putting around the product of it being legitimate. And that, like,
they're selling
Tommy-
something though. They're
Tom-
all selling
they
it.
selling?
They're all
They're
getting
selling
paid.
Mobley.
If you're all getting paid by the same company, then you're selling the product.
Listen, stop lying to people. It's ridiculous. And then, by the way, some of boxing media that I see, Chris Mannix, longtime boxing reporter, he's like, you know what? It wasn't that bad. Come on, dude. You have covered the biggest fights in the world. Show some respect for the sport that you cover. As an alleged historian, a commentator of the sport, you're going to sit here and say you liked that. People are going to sit here and say
that.
Oh, dude, yes, he did.
It wasn't that bad.
There's
a difference.
I'm going to see what Chris Mannix said. It
Oh,
sent me over the edge.
Oh my goodness.
This Sully and Murph.
Wait. Now Marcos.
Yeah.
We need to mark this day
Mhm.
and Tobin and Leroy show history. And we should name it and tag it the day
This is what it says.
silly sauce was lost.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Oh,
Here
That-
it was.
That is the hour one title. Of
Chris-
the
Chris-
day silly
Chris
sauce.
Mannix, column. Paul Fury was fun. Who's ready for the rematch? Nobody. Nobody wants a rematch. The fight sucked.
Hey. Oh my God. Lillard had 71.
Yeah, he had 71 points
Oh
last
my
night.
God.
We should probably led with that. That was probably a bigger headline. I wish we could have that. I don't want 71 points.
You wanted it. You perused instead. Wait, what happened to the Heat is they made less threes because you got more guys shooting them. And I said this beforehand. If they were shooting the ball so well, they'd have been playing on their team.
They are playing in the year 2023. Did not crack 100 points against a team that did not have their MVP.
And that doesn't
And
play.
then-
Yeah.
And then, encore that, he got down 20 again to the Hornets. And again, lost to the Hornets, who are trying to lose.
Who's trying to lose?
The Hornets.
No, they're not.
Their
Players
franchise,
aren't.
their franchise is trying to.
They're
Do you see some of the shots LaMelo Ball? I'm not convinced he's trying to win. He did the Dirk Nowitzki one shot from 30 feet.
Right. He just all of a sudden just pulls up his shoes.
I'm not convinced he's trying
I'm
to
like,
win.
hey, yo, you ain't Steph. You ain't that guy.
I feel like he's trying to just do stuff for TikTok.
But guess what? Still won. Because for some reason he made all of them.
We get into that. The Heat. Sorry this has to come to this.
Uh-oh.
It's time for a little TTL.
Really?
Wow. Time for a little TTL.
2 games. That's what Marco.
They ain't ready for
He
it.
said I'd give him 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 games.
No, I said I'd give
I
Kevin
called
Love.
it. 2
No,
games.
I said I would give Kevin Love 2 weeks.
Okay. So
But if he's on the team
I
that
was
you're
gonna
about
say,
to give TTL to,
team
he's going to
this.
get caught up in it.
Hard to say.
Yo,
you're the one.
Here we go. Here, we're back. Hey, Marcos, we're
Yeah.
back.
He picked
We're
up-
back. We're back.
Got his wallet.
Back after this. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. You guys can watch the show, Miami 560 WQAM on YouTube and Twitch.
We have to ask who's Tobin and who's Leroy based on that last segment.
I don't understand.
You don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, what are you objecting to?
It's like you're the guy that talks everybody into going to a restaurant to eat. We get there, we order food, and then you go, "Oh, this sucks, I'm leaving." You're the one that got us into
It
this.
was your idea.
It wasn't my idea.
It was your idea.
Everybody's into it.
You created the myth of Jake Paul.
I didn't.
You
create
did.
any-
You
Dude,
created this monster.
I didn't create the myth of it. Listen, we've had Jake Paul on a couple times on the show.
Ah, so you admit it.
But the thing that's ridiculous about it is it's like, you got this Tommy. I think I'm more mad at Tommy Fury than I am Jake Paul. to be
It
honest.
seemed like you were. You seemed like you were more mad at the fact that he celebrated this because that's
He
what made it.
cried.
He did cry.
Dude, he cried. He
Maybe
thought
he-
he won a championship. He said, "This is good as a world championship to me." Like, no, dude, your brother has
he
the
say
world
that?
champion. He did.
That is.
He did.
That was,
He did say that, Marcos.
yeah.
Which is part of the reason why I'm so upset.
It's
Because
embarrassing.
you have a sport. You guys allegedly come from the line of gypsies. We come
Yeah.
from a foreign people. And this guy's sitting here. I beat a YouTuber by a point via split decision. That's the other thing, too. Okay. I came here for Jake Paul. I came for two things. He either knocks somebody out
Yep.
or gets knocked out. I didn't come for the sweet science.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm stunned that you're so angry at this.
Because
This is
respect
Wait.
boxing.
hold on. This is where I live every day. You spend 5 minutes in there in the room that I live in every day, and you're miserable.
You know that I feel differently about this, though. Like you say, I'm a different person that fights.
Oh God, is this?
I'm around the bottoms. I'm here watching the people grind at the Miami gyms. I know what it's like. And the people to think that's the same as what those guys are doing.
No, but we
Who
know you take it for what it is. We know it's not the same.
Nah, people don't take it for what it is.
Really?
When I see the way that the mainstream
Other
media,
YouTubers, other people that our lives, everything's on social media. So what do you think is gonna have more of an impact? A fight
it's
that
just-
is that involves YouTubers or Love Island guy, or something you got to spend $100 for. That's like, yeah, this is like Jake Paul fighting Tommy Fury will probably have more interest than the heavyweight championship because YouTube is bigger than boxing.
Oh, stop.
It's the facts.
Oh, stop.
Oh my goodness.
Enough already.
I'm the one. I'm the one. The old guy is pushing socials. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
You'll get mad at me for not sending
You'll tell you I've seen you at fights. You shame anybody who doesn't know how to throw a jab in 3 seconds. You would have diced this up. Why didn't you watch, Leroy, if it was if you had such a captivated interest in the YouTubers?
I don't have a captivating I'm not a YouTube guy.
Well, you know what?
I know who Jake Paul is. I know who Tommy Fury is from you. If I had never if I had
That's
never heard about Love Island, I would not know who Tommy Fury was.
That is true.
It's your fault.
I love Love Island.
And by the way,
And
you
this
think
Lana,
you
going
think
back to Ron.
you think I'm a bad
Idiot.
you think I'm a bad streamer?
Hmm?
My wife just picks stuff
Mm.
and lets it run.
Oh, really?
So now guess what she's watching?
I don't know.
The Mindy Project.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oof.
Like
Oh, sorry.
she's
Oof.
yeah. I mean, so like, yeah. Come on. Oh,
Hey, that script
Oh.
was off though.
hold on.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all right now,
Mhm.
you're gonna be hard pressed to get me in here Thursday and Friday.
Wow. Okay.
Because guess what starts on Wednesday?
What?
Mandalorian.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. Coming up next, Jake Paul versus Baby Yoda.
Oh, wait. And guess what?
It's the same as Ali Frazier. It's the same because it gets as much coverage. It's the same,
See,
guys.
now, you know how he makes his point, Marcos?
Yeah.
He goes extra, extra, extra silly.
No, it's
He
like-
goes silly
dude.
extreme.
Yeah.
So he
I'm not against people having fun. I'm not against it.
That
I'm
would get
really-
coverage.
what I'm against is, and I think I the thing that I find most offensive is you have people who have been around this sport for a very long time trying to shill for this.
They're getting paid by
I
the
don't
promotion.
care.
Okay,
Say what it is. Say what you mean what you say.
Hold on. Coming from the same person that every time I have a problem with
How do you
something,
think Tyson Fury?
wait. Every time I have a problem with something, he makes sure that there's no possible chance that.
Let me ask you something.
What?
How do you think Tyson Fury genuinely feels about his brother crying about that victory?
He's probably laughing.
It's like, this thing got off the.
I mean, but it also, wait,
about
but
a
so
guy.
Tyson Fury also seems like the guy that would revel in it too.
Really?
Yes, why not?
He got off the canvas in the 12th round. All right,
Yeah,
to
dude.
against
Let me tell you.
Deontay Wilder.
Wait, he is all by himself.
Imagine your brother waltzing around saying, "This is just like we're samesies. We're samesies, Tyson."
That's what you would say. You're Tommy Fury of radio. Right? Because right before we left, he talked about giving a little TTL. You are Tommy Fury. That's what I'm start calling you. Tommy Fury. Your hot takes.
I'm definitely more mad at Tommy Fury than I am Jake Paul.
Why?
Come on, dude, have some respect.
I mean,
You're gonna cry over beating Jake Paul by split decision.
But they're equal in that. I mean, it's a big deal for them.
Oh, great.
I'm just saying,
It's a big deal when a 3-year-old poops in the potty. Should we act like he won a world championship?
a lot of people do.
I gotta wait till 3 for that.
Hey, dude, wait a minute. No, dude, I'm telling you. I was in Publix and I reached a moment in time and I was reminded of a moment in time that was the most uncomfortable in my life. And that is, I walked into the bathroom and a man was in there with his son, changing a diaper. And I said, I hate those times because I have a daughter and I had to bring her and change her in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Or she had to go to the bathroom or what have you. And on the way out, I put her on my shoulder and she's waving everybody as we leave. Bye. Have a good one. Like
That's sweet.
You don't even, you only know like 8 words and now you're forming sentences now in the bathroom. I mean, I could I'm like, and the thing is, and you know this, I'm giving you a warning.
Yeah.
Okay. If your girl says she got to go to the bathroom, that's like maybe a 30-minute warning, right? When a kid tells you, you got 12 seconds, right? I got to go. Your kid, now.
No, I know. When my son got to the age where he could hold it, I was like, man, this is a good time.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Because I used to think, he's like, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, can you hold it? He goes, yeah. I'm like, whoa.
Right.
Whoa.
I'm telling you,
Just be a point.
dude,
You just asked
you got to go scorched earth wherever you are to get them to a bathroom because I don't know why kids think they wait until you have 1 second left before you go on yourself. It's coming. Watch. You're going to be like, holy smokes.
But yeah, probably like 3 years, man. Are you having a boy or a girl? Do you know yet?
Yeah,
a boy.
That's going to take a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's going to be like a fire, spraying like a fire hose all over the place too. Yeah.
Can I just put him outside?
Girls a little bit easier when it comes to the potty training.
Well, you know why? Because mommy does it.
Yeah. Also, just like the aiming.
That's a thing. Yeah, that is a thing. Yeah.
Oh man.
What if I do that thing where they I've heard you paint something on the inside of the bowl or you put like Fruit Loops.
Oh, so now you're
toilet.
you're going to make your son a sharpshooter.
You're gonna make your
Already
exactly.
at
You're
2.
gonna make your bathroom a carnival?
He's gonna go. I could shoot the lights out with this.
I have prizes.
Prizes. Ding, 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 ding. Like you're like with the little animal races where you shoot
Pops up a
the
balloon.
shoot the thing and you shoot into the bullseye and your little creature races. That's what.
Step right up. Use the bathroom.
You're in for a rude awakening, my man.
Yeah, you are.
All these little tricks and trades you got. There's one thing missing: the kid.
Yeah,
because that ain't gonna fly.
All right. Speaking of carnival barkers, the Miami Heat.
Oh.
We'll get to them coming on up. Jimmy Butler. He's tired of losing. He's tired of losing. We'll hear from Jimmy. Heat have the Sixers tonight. I can't imagine that's gonna go well. Be back after this.
Hey, this is Luke Bryan. Baby, you can crash my party anytime. Country music and sports fans, we've got a chance for you to win a trip for two to
segment here for you on 560 WQAM.
Marcos questioned my abilities, and I said, "Hey, man, I could just get the pizza without the bread." He goes, "You making that up?" Papa Bowl.
What's a pizza with? That's not pizza though. That's just like a bowl of stuff. That's not a pizza without the.
No bread.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Exactly.
We're talking about. I hope the Heat win tonight, but I have a feeling that.
Good luck.
I mean, we're going the other way.
Yeah. 4 straight losses.
See, but I would say this. Would you have a better chance of Struz, Dunks, and Tyler getting out of their funk shooting the 3 or bringing new 3-point shooters? Because if those 3-point shooters were any good, they would still be on their team. That was
Kevin
the
Love had
point
some threes. Kevin Love had some threes. I mean, Duncan, Strus, Victor Oladipo, these first couple of games, no shows.
Yeah.
0.0, giving you nothing.
Here's what I've noticed. The hardest thing when the big 3 were here is for everybody to understand that you can still be aggressive. You don't have to, give the ball up all the time. But a lot of people that come into the Heat organization, it almost seems that at times they're hesitant. And it looks like there's a bunch of guys that they don't want the shot. They always pass. Oh, one more pass. Come on, man.
I mean, if anybody needs to go on the injury report, it's that rim in Milwaukee. That poor rim took a beating. What a joke. I mean, honestly.
Wait, so how we doing TTL?
It's just like I'm fed up, man. I'm fed up.
Now?
I'm fed up with a couple of things, okay? First of all,
Let's hear it because this usually means that you're gonna say something that contradicts what you said a short time
I
ago.
don't think so.
Okay, go.
First of all, I've handled this season, I think, well. I think I've handled this with the patience it's deserved.
No,
I've given benefit of the doubt.
No, you haven't.
Oh, sure have. What happened?
Dude, you have called, oh my goodness, fat cat syndrome, bum.
Mhm.
You've used all of your go-to words explaining some players on this team.
No, it's just like, I mean, if they deserve it, they deserve it. I don't know what to tell you.
But that's okay. If they deserve it, they deserve it. Don't say you've been Mr. Positive.
I haven't
then.
seen anybody torpedo a contract.
Don't say you've been.
I've been positive, mostly positive.
No, you haven't.
I haven't.
No, you haven't.
I haven't.
No, you haven't.
The thing I've been
You have not been positive with either Lowry, Dunks,
What does
or
he deserve
Strus.
positivity for? He stunk.
It's hard. All right. See where we are, Marcos?
You were very mean to Tyler a couple times too.
Oh, you mean the lottery killer? It's like the only time he shows up is against a team that's trying to get Wembanyama.
He shows up on the second night of back-to-backs. He's averaging like 30.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because it's usually against the lottery team.
Okay.
Like if you're the Rockets, if you're the Hornets, Spurs,
Watch out for
I'm
Tyler.
gonna watch out for Tyler Hero.
Wait,
Yeah.
so
But if I need him against a contender, where's he at?
could that also mean that there's better defenders in front of him with the better team?
Better defenders, better just whatever. Who cares? You're out here. You want to say that you're in the class of these other young guards in the league? Don't just do it against the teams that suck.
Those teams are better. Nobody's talking about what Lillard did to the Rockets.
He hit 70, dude. When Tyler
It was the
he
Rockets.
puts it up against 70.
It was the
He
Rockets.
puts up 70 while the talk. He put up
Here we go.
33 against the Hornets. I'm not gonna give you a parade. Sorry.
In a loss.
In a loss. Yeah.
Hey.
And bam!
Oh.
Let me tell you something, dude.
Whoa.
Wait,
Let me tell you something, dude.
Here,
Whoa.
well, let me say this before you go. Let me say this. He looks like all the crap that I talked about earlier in the year about him going hard on one side and hard on the other side is catching up to him. He looks tired.
Oh, get out of here. You just had a break.
Oh.
Tired.
Did he though? He was
You're
very
20
busy.
You're 25 years old, tired. I'm tired.
Mm.
Get out of here.
Mm.
Let me tell you something right now, dude. I love that you have that pretty jumper.
Clearly, the only thing athletic you've done is chase a couple of volleyballs.
I've caught a couple of iguanas.
That's true.
That's not, no.
You can't do it.
I'm not touching that nasty thing.
They're
You
quick.
can't do it.
They're agile.
Really? I have Listen,
You're lashing out.
they walk up to me because they think I have food.
Let me
in
tell
the
you something,
backyard.
dude. Bam.
Yeah.
Love you.
Okay.
Always.
Oh no!
All right.
Always,
No,
Bam.
if
All right.
somebody
Let me
doesn't,
tell you something right
if
now.
somebody doesn't hit him with a
Alright.
Bam was right after what
Let me
you
tell
get
you
ready to
something
go
right
say.
now, dude.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You can't be jump shot McGee all the time, okay? You need to get your ass in the paint. You need to draw some fouls. You can't be a one-trick pony because they're all onto this move because they know that you're feeling yourself with that turnaround jumper. You're feeling yourself with your turnaround jumper, and I'm happy that it's here. But let me tell you something, dude. You can't be a one-trick pony, and that's what he's been lately, Leroy. They're throwing 2 defenders at him, and you give up the ball. You put your head down. You drive right into Joel Embiid tonight, all right? And you say, hey, I'm here, mother bleeper.
Wow.
Because if I see this whole thing with jump shot, jump shot, I'm gonna be annoyed, dude. Okay. Let me tell you something. PJ Tucker's gonna try those tricks on you tonight.
He knows the tricks.
He knows your tricks.
Yep.
I use a practice against him every day. I got
There he
this.
goes. He's on our show.
I got this.
And Jimmy,
Yeah.
let me tell you something, dude. You're tired of losing.
Yeah.
Well, you want to know something, dude? You should have picked better friends. Okay.
Ooh.
Because we tried to make you happy.
Yep.
Should have told you. What'd you do? Give a little ringy ring to your friend. Say, hey, why don't you come to Philly? By the way, he's out again tonight.
Lowry?
Yeah, at least he'll be on the bench though, for moral support.
That's cool.
What is he morally supporting?
I don't know.
No clue, to be honest. No clue.
I don't know.
They reconcile their differences though, so that's good, right?
Oh yeah. Good.
Mhm.
I think the
You
difference.
go from supportive to annoyed very quickly.
I have a right to be annoyed. 4 straight losses. I have a right to be annoyed.
But can I say this? Let me ask you this. If your team wins 4, loses 4, wins 5, loses 3, you know what that basically means? They're average. They're right in the middle. So are you annoyed that they're average, or are you annoyed because you think they should be better?
I'm just annoyed with my team losing. It's
I
not
know,
really.
but-
It's not
but-
really a
but
stake.
sometimes-
Hey, listen. You might be right. They may be average. They may be average.
No, I'm
but,
asking.
But I will say this same cast wasn't average last year.
Last year was last year, dude.
So
You can't. It doesn't work like that. Sports doesn't work like that, where you can just assume what I did last year is going to carry over
you
to
don't
this
ever
year.
have expectations
year-
in sports. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I didn't say
Yeah.
not
That's
have.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's
Wow.
not. I'm not saying don't have
He's lashing out.
expectations, but to think because we did this last year, it automatically means that we're going to build on that when everything is changing. Other teams are changing. Your team is changing. It's not a
Okay,
guarantee.
But part of this of them not being where they are, maybe they're just not as good. And certainly you've seen with some of the role guys. I mean, they've all torpedoed. So
Right,
forget
right.
about it. But part of it is also like their main players. Like, all right, everybody got what they wanted. Did they not? Everybody's getting their recognition. Jimmy, you're getting to be in and out of the lineup whenever you want. You had your best friend here. He's not really here this year. He's just kind of there.
Yep.
Tyler Hero, you got into the starting lineup. You got what you wanted.
Yep.
Bam Adebayo, you're
Contract.
getting more shots. You're taking more shots. You got what you wanted.
Yep.
And yet here we are. And I've over the last 2 weeks haven't really seen a good performance since they've beaten Cleveland. And they've been in dogfights with the Houston Rockets and the Magic. They've really been in dogfights with everybody all year. And this is the thing when you do that is your margin for error is maybe they'll make a 3, maybe they won't make a 3. And it's the difference between losing to the Magic and or beating the Magic and losing to the Hornets. That's the thing that's frustrating about it. And
Are you more frustrated that that's who they are, or more frustrated because you think they should be better?
I do think they should be a little bit better. I'm a little disappointed. I think they should be better.
Okay.
But I don't think it should be. I don't think they should be like much better. I don't think this is a championship team. I don't think this is a team that
Right
can
in
go
the
win the
middle.
conference finals.
They're right in the middle.
But some of the losses that they have,
Some over bad losses,
like,
but
holy crap. Like you get a gift of Giannis Antetokounmpo being out in the first quarter. He goes out.
and you
and
give
you're-
up 70,
And your response is
70
to
in the
do
first
that?
half.
That's your response to that? You go out and you get to Leroy. It just happened a week and a half ago playing games with the Hornets. You lost on the road. You just did the same thing. You had Mikal Bridges look like the greatest player in basketball after that team just nuked their entire operation. You let them beat you. This is what you're coming with night after night after night. How is Eric Spoelstra not put his head through a window?
Again, that's what this team is. Like, I get you should expect better, but you've seen it now for 3-4 months. What did you think was going to happen?
Kevin Love was going to fix things.
Oh, you didn't?
Cody Zeller, though. Pretty good. Solid.
Good pickup.
That's solid.
Yep.
Nice solid. It gives you, you know what it gives you? Gives you a good 15 minutes.
Can I ask you guys, who the hell is Mark Williams?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, because he
The
put
greatest rebounder you've ever seen, ever?
up 20 rebounds and 18 points. That was disheartening.
Give me Jimmy Butler after the game. He says he's tired of losing.
Do something about it.
It don't matter what quarter it was in, man. We lost. I'm tired of losing.
All right, give me a little bit more from Jimmy.
We just we're not getting no stops, man. We're not getting no stops. Shots not going in, and then it's all downhill from there.
Well, you know.
It's rough. He's sad.
We lost. I don't care if we was down 30 or we lose by 30 or lose by 1. We lost, and I don't think anybody in here wants to lose, but we got to figure this out very, very quickly.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
There's 20 games left. Figure it out quickly.
Yeah.
About to get killed by Emmanuel quickly.
That's pretty good.
I'm like, what are we doing? The Hornets.
What do you think is going to be our record? 20 games left.
I don't know. Probably 10-10.
That's rough. I was really hoping you wouldn't say that, but it's so true.
Probably 10-10, dude. Like,
So why are you shocked?
I'm just upset. Not shocked. Just upset.
I kind of feel like we've been waiting for them to break out of this funk for a
It
season
felt like
and a half.
that's the thing. They got to 7 over, which was a season best.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, you know what? All the adversity they've been through, not a bad spot to be in. They're starting to. They should creep past 4. They should be in a good spot. Should be hosting in the first round.
Yeah.
To respond like this.
Yep.
What are these games they're losing?
Yeah.
Who are these bums they're losing to? That's the thing that's frustrating about it. And the thing is, like, yeah, I'm at the roster construction this year. Whew.
Okay, but again,
Run it back.
hey, how about
I will say this to the front office. How do you do the exact same thing that you did after the finals year? Well, you did run it back, and it was a disaster. How do you do the same thing? And the response to it was this year, you know what we should do being a shot away from the NBA Finals? The same thing, dude. You just did. Leroy, they went to the finals 2020, all right? Lost in 6. The response to that was, let's not pay our power forward. We'll figure it out. Okay. It didn't work. Got swept by the Bucks that year. All right, we can make excuses. It was a back-to-back year. It wasn't the same COVID. Then, what a response. The year after that, they get back to the Eastern Conference Finals. A shot away from fighting for the championship. Jimmy Butler in the air. And the response for the front office is, you know what we're going to do? We're going to let PJ Tucker walk, and we're going to do nothing.
okay, but here's
Nothing.
wait.
Leroy,
No.
they didn't do anything.
Hold on.
How do you do that?
Hold on. You want me to tell you how?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because every trade talk, every conversation that they talk about, if you're going to change anything, involved Tyler Hero or Bam. Or
bullcrap, dude. Celtics out here, they go out and get Malcolm Brogdon. Bucks out here, they go get Joe Ingles, and then add Jay Crowder.
They
just spots.
No,
They didn't do anything. They brought back Victor Oladipo and Dwayne Dedman.
I understand that.
They didn't do anything.
Okay. Suggest something they could have done.
Anything.
Anything
different.
No, you can't.
They could have done anything. Leroy,
you can't
they
just do
didn't
anything.
do anything.
You
could have brought back PJ Tucker. You could have.
No, he's struggling.
Oh, dude, come on.
But here's the deal. You
just repeated
you want your team to do something, but you had all these caveats
You got too cute.
who they're not going to trade
Here's what they
and
got.
who they're not going to get rid of.
This is what
And
their
so
idea
they didn't do
This is
anything,
what
and now
their-
you're
Let me
complaining.
get this straight. So your idea was, okay, we're going to go a full year with Omer Yurtseven, who's never been through a full season. We're going to say he's going to be our starting center. We're going to do Caleb Martin. We're going to try and make him our power forward.
Can I set up a whole different scenario for you, though? Here's the deal. Say if Pat Riley made some phone calls, okay? Say if Pat Riley
considered some trades. But the only players that guys were interested in were Bam and Tyler. You say, no, thank you. So you end up with the same team, not because you didn't want to make any moves, but because you weren't willing to give up any of those players. So that's how you end up running it back. It's not because they didn't want to make moves. Even now, when the trade deadline came up, the only conversations was Tyler. And did you want to give up Tyler?
Depends for who.
No!
Wow.
Marcos,
Yeah.
we will fight today. Today is the day. Please hit it with a -1. For
Why?
Yeah.
Straight up lying.
Why?
-1.
Under no circumstance were you ever going to give up Tyler. You have said this for the last year.
That's not true.
You said, I'm not doing a trade with you if you want Tyler or Bam.
Depends.
No, it didn't depend.
I'm not giving a Bam. But, like, dude, you're going to sit here. And first of all, that's not true. I mean, like, honestly, they
Why just two people on this show 100%?
Because he's just an agreeer. He's a yes man.
He usually agrees with
He's
you.
a stool pigeon.
Oh, my goodness. He normally agrees with you.
He just sits there. He says, oh, whatever you say, love me. That's all
Right.
he does.
Then why is he disagreeing with you then?
I don't even know. What did you agree to just with him? Do you even remember?
No, do you
No, he
remember?
doesn't. Stool pigeon.
Do you love me?
I'm telling you.
So let me get this straight.
For the last 2 years.
No. I just want to be straight with something. The Heat are the only team that they're not able to make trade. Everybody else made trades. Somehow the Lakers were able to trade Russell Westbrook into actual role players. Okay? But the Heat weren't able to do anything because they're handcuffed. That's it, huh? Amazing.
So here's the deal.
Almost had KD.
Sometimes, if you want to make changes to your team, whether it makes it better or not, you're going to have to let something go that's dear to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Up until now, you were not willing to do that. Maybe before this trade deadline, because Tyler was struggling, you would have definitely shipped him. Okay? But before that, when Tyler was 6th man of the year and he was moving into the starting role, you were having none of it.
No, here's the thing. You're just putting a generalization over everything, okay? And it's not true.
Okay.
What I said I wouldn't give him up for in the summer was for Kyrie Irving. I wouldn't have given him up. You want to know why? Because Kyrie Irving wasn't going for anything. And by the way, he didn't get traded for anything.
No. Agreed.
Okay? That's what I said.
I wouldn't have did
That's
that
what I
either.
said. The other thing is they went back in this year and they just said, you know what we should do? We should give Kyle Lowry another chance. We're not going to trade him for Kyrie Irving, which was ridiculous move to do because you thought, Kyle Lowry's going to get it together, which again was ridiculous because he hasn't put it together. He's looked like a one-dimensional player. He's again hurt. One-dimensional. All he does
What's
is
the
sit there
one?
every once. You're right, a no-dimensional player. Congratulations, you and I agree on something. He sat there with this bum knee and this mope on his face because he's not happy because it's not Toronto. And by the way, Jimmy, I don't want to hear anything about personnel moves because that was your idea, dude.
Wow.
That was your idea.
Wow.
Your friend.
Marcos.
Now,
You have
Jimmy,
to wallow in that.
Congratulations, by the way, Leroy. You agreed with him on something. Congratulations.
What's amazing is that he'll say something, and we've heard him say, "I'm not trading Tyler Hero or Bam."
Mm-hmm.
You've said that,
or
Jimmy.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden, right?
Yeah.
He's putting it on us that we misunderstood what he was saying. Come on, dude.
No, not come on. You can't say it for everything. If you told me, even Tyler Hero said in Kevin Durant trades, of course it's Kevin Durant.
Can I just say that you understand that if the Heat made these players available, they could have probably got almost anything they wanted, but they didn't. So that's why they ended up with the same roster because they didn't have any trading pieces. They didn't.
Or do they continue to sit here hoping that a home run is going to be there when what they need is a double?
It's too late now.
No, I know it's too late now, but is that the problem? Like, are you sitting here waiting for like this? You're waiting for your harpoon to land on a great white, Instead, all you need is just a mahi mahi.
Oh, they're delicious.
And instead, what we got is an old ass fish, Kevin Love. So old.
we got a
Just so
we got
old.
a Patagonia toothfish.
Yeah, just so old. And that's what our move was.
Yeah. Also delicious. Sea bass.
Back after this.
Listen to W.
Tua. It's our Tua. It's our Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Tonga Vailoa. Not
Tua Tagovailoa.
A for effort. Dolphins quarterback.
Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua, Tua, Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Chris Sims can go to hell. Tua Tagovailoa. Dolphins quarterback. Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of food.
Hour 2 of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Ow! Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. Taking you up until 2 o'clock. You guys can text show 305-567-0560.
You got me mad now.
Why?
Just about random stuff.
Why?
I was in there
Because you
yelling.
make stuff up that I say?
No, I was in. No, first of all, I don't make up stuff.
You do make up stuff.
And we was over there, and I was like, I don't even know these artists. I'm in my car, and I can't pronounce their name because they use random letters to spell a name. So Jake.
I don't know who Jake is.
I don't know. He's always
From
on.
State Farm?
No, he's always on Sirius. You know, so I see the song all the time. Golden Hour, I think the name of the song is.
Yeah.
But it's JVKE.
Okay.
But it's Jake. Like,
Doesn't make sense.
right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
sure.
Then there's one. What's her name? Blast?
Blast. Yeah.
Blast. BLXST.
Oh,
And so I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh, it's not cool. We don't know scissor. Scissor. Okay, I could get that kind of. You say it, at least the letters say it.
Yeah.
Right? You screwed up Pantherus,
I never heard of Pantherus.
but I'm just saying. Yeah, you say, look, they called it Panther and they used 2 S's. I'm like, that's Pantherus.
Doesn't that kind of add to your argument, though? Like, why are you making fun of me?
But it does, but even you couldn't figure it out,
I couldn't
which
figure it out.
means you should agree
I'm
with
not
me,
a top
but
40
you didn't.
person. I don't know. I'm not cool like that.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. There's so many names out there. What are we doing? Let's go. Now you got me all cranky.
WBC, I just got a notification, confirms that Tommy Fury will enter the World Cruiserweight rankings after beating Jake Paul.
All right.
Back
But like, how long is that list? He's going to be at the bottom.
I don't know.
43, maybe.
Well, rankings are typically just top 15.
What?
Yeah, but there's not even 15 guys in the division normally. There's like maybe 7. The other guys are just,
It's ridiculous.
that means that he can get a bump in money if he's ranked and somebody gonna run through him.
Anyway, you guys can text us at 305-567-0560. Texter writes in, I want Spo and Riley to fight. I want to fight Spo and Riley. Why the F is loving the starting lineup?
Yeah.
I
I'll
mean,
tell you why.
I told you. Like, because that's
Spo-
their move. They want it to work.
Spo has always done this thing where if you have a standard role on this team, he will move everybody around so you can stay in your role. And so Kevin Love starting doesn't really mean anything as much as the guys who've been there continue to have
That's been like
their
the
role.
lone positive, honestly, with him in the starting lineup is I do feel like Caleb Martin's had a couple of nice games and looks like he's back to, I can just be the guy who harasses people and get fast break buckets.
Exactly.
Like, that's been nice.
Right.
He doesn't have to do this whole
I mean,
thing.
but they're still struggling to get to 100 points.
Oh, no, listen. I don't even want to call it a silver lining. It's like a sprinkle. Sprinkle in a turd.
You know what I knew? You know what I knew? It was curtains for the team on Saturday. When they go, this is one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the country, in the NBA. And then all of a sudden,
lost to him twice.
So
lost to him twice. Loved Bam and Jimmy both turning the ball over right at the end too. That was awesome.
Hey man,
awesome.
Can't
even hold on to the basketball.
You think nobody's gonna make mistakes?
Yeah, not then. You guess what? You want to know what the mistake was? Okay, this is why you're.
We
normal.
just saw the same thing. Didn't the Suns just do it? Booker just did it too. Same thing at the end of the game.
I'm not worried about it.
It happens.
You want to know what your first mistake was?
What?
Getting down 20 to the Hornets.
Agree.
It's true. Yeah,
Agree.
it's a good point.
Jesus.
What's frustrating too is in these games, they'll come back, they'll tie it, and then they'll just give up like 9 points. And now we're like back in this weird position.
Well, because
again.
it takes so much effort
'cause
to
it's
get
like-
there.
If you score 9 points on the Heat,
Yeah.
normal basketball team, that's like 3 possessions, no biggie. For the Heat, it's like 12.
Sure.
Right.
That's why you can't. There's no quick eraser for this team. It's so frustrating. And then like they kind of hint at it, and then like, oh, they gave us. Remember Tyler hit like that 1-3, and you're like, we're back, baby.
Yeah.
And then Gabe Vincent
After
airball.
1-3?
Like on the run, you're like, oh, Tyler Hero hit one. We're back. And then they give it to Gabe Vincent. He missed one. Kevin Love missed one.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy missed one.
Yep.
They missed like 4 straight threes at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
I mean, that's where you are.
Just
I don't want to be there either.
it's just why can't they shoot wide open threes? They're open. They're right there.
And if you're a coach, what do you say? We're getting open shots. We're just not making them.
If I was Spo, I'd be like, you bums.
Really?
That's what I would do.
You sound like you don't even want to make the
It's
playoffs.
basketball.
Oh, I
though.
want to make the playoffs.
People have these, like, it's unfortunate, but it happens. The problem is that it's happening to a team that can't afford it. That's the problem. They need threes to be part of their repertoire.
Any
and
team
it's
does.
not.
It's 2023.
I know.
It's like you're playing in the Stone Ages. It's like, hey guys, check it out. I know everybody else is doing this razzle dazzle of throwing down the field, but the Heat, we come out here with 2 fullbacks.
You mean like San Francisco?
Pretty much. It's so frustrating.
I mean, they're pretty good.
Not good enough, dude.
Yeah. I mean, well, they played with their what?
Yeah, Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah. It's the irrelevant.
You know what the Heat calls Mr. Irrelevant? Their bench. They got 7 of them.
Really? Why are you so angry though?
Because they lost 4 straight. They made Mikal Bridges look like a combination of Kevin Durant and LeBron. Because LaMelo Ball's throwing Dirk Nowitzki one-legged threes from 35 feet.
Can I just tell you Duncan Robinson's numbers since returning?
Oh, dude, I've been nice to. And let me tell you something right now. It's not even the
You
missed
have been.
threes.
Yeah.
But if he does the thing one more time, Duncan, one more time, dude, with the fouling, with your when you're facing the crowd, he had a foul. He was facing the crowd. He fouled. Who was it? Was it Brooke Lopez?
Did he do a no-look
He
foul?
fouled Brooke Lopez.
A no-look
Not
foul?
looking at him, and then he does this. This is oopsie. He puts the jersey in his mouth. Oh,
Hey,
I'm like, dude, you gotta stop doing that. Like, if it's not bad enough that you're not hitting shots, but if you keep eating your jersey like a toddler eats his bib, I don't know what to tell you. Leroy, I don't know what to tell. I love the guy. You and me, OG dunks. But dude, the fact that he can foul somebody without looking and then decide, you know what my reaction to this should be? Eating my clothes.
That's so he doesn't get a tech.
Okay. Trust me, the way the refs treat him, like he's lucky he doesn't get a tech for existing.
Just, but wait, no. So he fouled somebody while not looking.
It was amazing.
No look foul.
No look foul.
He said, "Hey, Dunks,
Impressive.
try the no look pass. It's better."
So frustrating.
But that's, I mean, look, I understand everybody's frustration. I do. And every time something different happens, everybody thinks it's going to turn it around. But I would say this. Pat Riley has always been one of those people that will do anything to make his team better. But if that meant trading Bam, if that meant trading Tyler, if that meant doing what you got to do, he would do it. Everybody, that's what has been Pat Riley's MO for a number of years. Over the last 5 years, he's become more connected with the players. And he don't want to get rid of certain guys. He's never been that way.
Well, the problem is
That's how you end up with Shaq.
look,
That's how you end up with Bosh and LeBron, and you did whatever you had to do it because you knew it would make your team better. He doesn't do that move anymore because there's been a few times where it would have cost X player, and he's like, I don't want to trade that guy. You were the same way. Is that, you know what? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. Okay. Then when you don't have the right pieces to trade, or you're not willing to give them up, and you end up with the same team, you got to live with it. You got to live with it if you didn't want to give up those guys. So I get it. I understand it. I understand everybody's frustration. But the fact of the matter is that we've had these conversations now for about a year and a half. There was only one rule. No Tyler, no Bam, no Jimmy.
That's like 3 rules.
No, not trading these 3 guys. It's one rule. It's consistent. That has been the consistent rule, correct? If you were willing to give up one of those guys beforehand, you would have had a different team now.
Oh, I agree. I definitely agree. Like, you basically could have gotten anybody for Bam, but I didn't want to try. You keep saying Tyler. Like, Tyler's negotiable for me.
Not at the time, though. Keep in mind, we're talking about offseason and then leading up to. Okay, but in the offseason, he couldn't have been traded. Didn't he sign his extension?
But they even did that with Lowry this offseason, too. Like, the reports that we're going to trade him for Kyrie Irving. I'm like, why? Like, the guy couldn't play basketball by the end of last year. He already looked like he was breaking down last year.
Right.
You know?
So, like
that's the thing that's like, because to say the Heat did nothing for this run, okay, they did. Their big move was Kyle Lowry. They gave Kyle Lowry $30 million a year for 3 years. And it's been a disaster.
Yeah.
And Duncan Robinson, you're right. What a nice story. Undrafted. You found this guy out of nowhere. He's now your all-time franchise leader in 3-point shots. And also, holy crap, it looks like he has regressed to just a giant pumpkin.
A giant pumpkin?
Yeah, Cinderella story is over, dude.
Wow. Man.
But he got his $90 million. So good for him.
So my question is this. See, I think with
if you're going to tell me, like, okay, the hope is you can package those guys with picks next year because you can match any star salary. Great. But like, how many times are we going to do this where you're going to tell me that's always the vision? We're going to have the salaries to match. That's what it always feels like.
That's what he does. They give these contracts because they say in a year or two.
Yeah, they said that with Dwayne Dedmon too. And what happened? They had to attach a pick to him to get rid of him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, is that the scouting area? Is that management where they're giving their players more importance than they actually have? And you're paying them and you're thinking, okay, he's going to ball out and then we'll be able to, flip him for a bigger star, and it never happens and you get stuck.
The thing that's, I know, but the thing that's frustrating about it is we always talk about windows with teams, right? And it's like, you have this guy in Jimmy Butler that came down here. And it's like, you've had 2 runs with him, but it's also felt very much like they punted on 2 years. So in 4 seasons with Jimmy Butler, 2 have been amazing. 2, it's felt like they've kind of just like held. They didn't do anything.
Right.
Which when Riley comes at the press conference last year and he goes, I'm going to be here for this build. When he says this build, I'm assuming that's Jimmy Butler's career because Pat Riley's not getting any younger. So I'm looking at that. And I'm like, okay, but so we just did nothing. That's it. You just did no move for Jimmy.
You said no, but what would you have done?
Oh, dude, I'm not a GM.
Well, you want something to be done.
What I find fascinating is doing exactly what you did 2 seasons ago.
But sometimes
it ended up getting to be a disaster.
Maybe
their big move was Trevor Ariza in the middle of the season.
Here's what I think. Last time you chose to run it back, I think this time you didn't want to give up what you had to give up, so you ran it back. That's what I think the situation was this year. And so, although you see the same thing, I think the circumstances were totally different. Like, I think they would have made a move if they felt that they could get what they needed by trading one of those guys. And they just couldn't. So that's how they ended up running it back. And nobody's going to say, damn, we really wanted to trade Tyler, but we didn't get any good. They're going to say, no, we're happy with who we have. They're going to say that, but you don't know what they tried to do or didn't try to do. I think that they weren't willing to give up what was asked to get one of these stars. Simple as that. So you run it back.
We'll take a quick break. You guys can text to 305-567-0560. Some interesting stuff happening. I don't know if you saw over the weekend with the Dolphins, but we'll get to that coming up next. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. I just like how, why did Kyle Lowry fly up to Philadelphia just to not play?
Isn't he from there?
He is from there.
How convenient.
Wow. You think he's got
I
like a
didn't know that.
parties?
You know
Yeah.
No, I knew he was from there, but like, why are you flying up? You're flying up to the Philly game? Like, they're going to be back here on Wednesday.
maybe getting some work in.
Oh, great.
Nah, he's getting some family, friends, fun time in. You
That's
know he
what you
does
think?
that. Maybe he's still sad over the Super Bowl loss. He hasn't been the same, dude. He is a big fan. No, that's not it.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
It just seemed to be rats
Dolphin
off the
can't
show.
say he needed a Philly steak.
Did you see this weekend, Leroy? It was Tua's birthday party.
Ooh, did you go? Did you get an invite?
So who
I
was
did not.
dancing?
Wow.
Was that Tua?
That was Tua.
Oh, okay. I was trying to
Yeah.
get.
Tua was dancing.
Daddy loves you guys.
Rick Ross was
yeah.
revealing all of this because you're not going to take Rick Ross's phone away at a birthday party.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, he's Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Who's been on the Tua train ever since he mispronounced his name from the beginning.
That is true.
You know,
That is true.
he loves Tua.
If anyone's gonna get invited,
If anyone's going to get an invite, it's going to be Rick Ross.
yeah, I agree.
And so he's got did he give him a fur coat? Was that the present that he gave Tua for his birthday?
That would be nice, but it sounds like something he would do. Let's see, gifted to
I feel like having Rick Ross at your birthday is a good time.
yeah.
You know,
Or you could have DJ Khaled.
Wow.
Happy
Yep.
birthday, Tua. Another one.
Why is there money on the ground? What was going on there?
I don't know. There was like some maybe that's Tua bucks.
I guess so, but yeah, it seems he gave him a fur coat. There's money. You think there was $2? Like,
A lot of people there. That dance floor look empty. What's up?
one cheek to a cheek.
You got Rick Ross there, and we ain't got it
I think it was like
alive and popping.
they were doing like a performance, there was like but Rick Ross loves him some Tua. Did you also see there was apparently some Crootin that was going on at the birthday party? See this?
No, what happened?
So Jordan Poyer from the Bills, the safety,
Uh-huh.
Part of the defense.
heart of the defense, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Heart of the Bills defense.
Hold on. Dude.
What?
We don't need a safety.
Why not?
What? You can never have too much. The secondary. It's
Heart of
always
the
injured.
defense, dude. And,
Heart of the
and
defense.
hear me out.
Nope.
It's pretty good.
It is pretty good. And don't
I'm quenching my thirst.
this
right
guy,
now.
he gets on his podcast, right? The Jordan Poyer podcast. Maybe you heard of it. And he was explaining how him and Tua very close, very chummy, because they golf together, love golfing. And Poyer, he's a free agent now. Doesn't want to be in Buffalo anymore. It seems like if I'm honest, he mentioned. Well, first of all, he loves golf and he loves Tua. And if you love golf and Tua, what better place to be than South Florida?
That's true.
Also mentioned doesn't want to be in a state that takes his money anymore.
New
York. And also knows Mike McDaniel from Cleveland. So how about that? A lot of ties from Jordan Poyer. And
Okay.
also, Leroy, hold on. This, you take it away from your biggest rival. Weakening the defense, dude. Now tell me
You're
why
also
you hate it.
paying him a lot of money. You're also going to pay him a lot of money, and you already have a pretty good safety. What are you doing?
You pair him up with
no.
You pair him up with the snowman. The snowman. He's already liked stuff on Twitter.
You know what I love about
dude?
you?
He's liked on social media. He's
Yeah.
liked stuff about him and the snowman playing
You,
together.
you here. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
If I gave you a choice,
Yeah.
would you sign? What's his name again?
Jordan Poyer.
Jordan
Don't do
Poyer.
that. That's very disrespectful.
That was very
No.
mean.
Yeah, you said what's his
I
name?
forgot.
Yeah.
No. It was no disrespect. Jordan Poyer,
Yeah.
or you can take that same money and sign Bobby Wagner.
I take Bobby Wagner,
Okay.
but I don't know
So-
if I can get Bobby Wagner.
You don't know if
He's
you can
not
get
flirting.
Jordan Poyer either.
I know that Jordan Poyer wants to be here. Big step.
Everybody wants to go somewhere until it's time to talk money.
9 interceptions the last 2 years. It's pretty good.
He's a playmaker.
Yeah.
We got, if there's one position on this team that's solid, it's the safety position. No,
Hmm.
don't hum me.
Little vet leadership. Plus, you take away
You
from
know,
the
you're
Bills.
Yeah.
like
Take it away from the
you
Bills.
know,
I
you
do
know,
like
this
that.
sport has a salary cap, right?
No,
you can't
actually,
just
I don't
go.
believe in that.
Okay.
I don't believe
That's
in
true.
that.
So
He does
Too
not.
gazy.
He has said that.
When somebody when the salary cap comes to bite us, let me know because it won't be for another 4 or 5 years because it's fugazi. It's a bunch of nonsense, hocus pocus. Football salary cap. Oh, we restructured I was reading about the Byron Jones thing.
Oh yeah.
How they restructured his salary that became guaranteed after he got his surgery last year. His salary. They just like, oh, we're gonna turn it into bonuses and stretch it out. I'm like, this salary cap, fugazi. They could just do hocus pocus magic wherever they want.
I saw something about that too. Are we keeping him? Are we dumping his contract?
I don't know. Well, he came out this week and it kind of sounded like he retired.
Oh,
He had this post talking about how he's in a ton of pain. He can't run or jump. Yeah. He said,
yikes.
Here we go. All right.
I feel bad.
Bye-bye, Jones. Much has changed in 8 years. Today, I can't run or jump because of the injuries I sustained playing the game. Do not take the pills that they give you. Do not take the injections they give you.
What?
If you absolutely must, consult an outside doctor to learn the long-term implications.
Yikes.
He followed that up with, it was an honor and privilege to play in the NFL, but it came at a regrettable cost I did not foresee. In my opinion, no amount of professional success or financial gain is worth the avoidable chronic pain and disabilities. Godspeed to the 2023 draft class.
If he's saying that now and he's not 30, bruh.
He is 30. He
just turned
30.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to me when you get to 50.
Yeesh.
Yeah. And you were a running back. Took a lot of hits.
I was about to say, like, he's a cornerback.
Yeah.
He's avoiding contact at all costs.
That is rough, dude.
You don't know what kind of pain. Maybe he's in a lot of pain.
Was it a bad?
No,
bad
I'm not
surgery or
disputing.
something?
I'm not disputing the pain part of it.
Well, we don't know. Like, that was the thing is everybody said and expected that he was going to come back last year. The Dolphins thought he was going to come back, and he just never did.
But that's because nobody knows their body quite like the player. True. But yet they still try to tell you what the player is experiencing.
Yeah.
And that's never. And then you notice the thing he said that caught my interest the best was, please consult a doctor outside that organization. Because I tell you all the time. On Monday after a football game, the doctor, the training staff, and the coaches have a meeting about your injury, and you ain't there. So figure that out. Figure if you went to a doctor's office and they went in another room and had a conversation about your injury without talking to you. Weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody suggests or give a timeline to when you should be back, then everybody in that organization is tying you to that return time without asking you. It's a crazy thing. So I get why he would say that. I would also say this. That's not just for you. That's not just for him. It's for everybody. When you're 20-something years old, and I love the way people say, oh, go get a second opinion. When you're 20-something years old, or even going to college, you don't understand all the levels of orthopedics. You don't understand.
I didn't even know there were levels of orthopedics.
Right. You don't understand that basically the team doctor pays licensing.
Mm-hmm.
You just think the team went out and got the best doctors available to give you the best treatment possible.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the case. You don't know that because you're young. If I'd known what I know at the end of my career, at the beginning of my career, there's a few things that I would have made sure I got checked out away from that environment. Doesn't mean that they weren't wrong. Don't mean that the doctors weren't doing the best. But I would have liked to have another opinion of somebody whose interests aren't the people that employ me.
Yeah.
And guys don't do it because we're young. We don't know. Guys are starting to do it now. And then you see a whole bunch of situations in all sports where guys say, I'm not playing. Nope, not doing it.
Yeah, you're seeing more guys retire earlier or in their primes. It's a lot more common because if Byron Jones really, if he's playing through a lot of pain, but 30 years old at a cornerback, like he's got another 5 years left if he wanted to.
Easily. Right. So it's tougher than people think. When we see, like, for example, with my knee just now, I can tell you I never knew what a bone bruise was, and I experienced one. It hurts like hell. It's worse than the fracture that I had because it just doesn't go away. It takes forever to go away. So I'm still feeling it. And this has been 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So imagine when you hear it and say, oh, so-and-so has a bone bruise. Oh, well, it's not broken. He'll be back soon. No.
No, that killed D Wade.
Right, but that's what people don't understand.
Yep.
And the people who are putting that information out there, it's the team.
Mhm.
It's never the player. So yeah.
Take a quick break. Leroy's game balls and game bums are next.
AM 5
for the rejoin?
He
So,
said,
you're telling
we
us
have
our bet isn't ready for game balls and game bums.
I can maybe find it on the computer, but it won't play on the actual bum.
This guy's a bum. Do we have football music now? Do you have football music you can play, or is that expired too?
I may have to restart the screens that we have here. Actually,
Restart them.
ask me if I want.
Should we move game bums to next hour? Because I
Yeah.
got some other stuff I can get to.
We can do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right,
So a couple texts rolling in. Guy says Poyer always hurt, wants a lot of money, and the Finns have good safeties. He doesn't play linebacker. Get him out of here. Another guy says Brandon Jones also coming back on a rookie deal. No need for Poyer.
Mhm.
I would say though,
No. Two
good points. Kind of
great points. And
Well, he's not always hurt. He was hurt a lot this year. He typically is not hurt that much. He's actually played a lot of games. This was an off year where he had like 4 different injuries, including a concussion at the end of the year, which means he can relate to Tua. I mostly want this just to take him from the Bills. Can I just say it's not mostly for football reasons? I will say I just want to steal him from the Bills. Isn't that? I think that's okay. You don't want to. You know what? You know what's as good as making you stronger? Making your enemy weaker.
I would rather make myself stronger.
That's fine. That's plan A. But plan B, always good to make your enemy weaker.
You see, here's why it's hard to have these conversations with you. Because if the Dolphins did sign him and he came into camp,
Yep,
he got hurt,
Mhm.
you would be the first one call him a fat cat.
Not true.
Oh,
Not true. Not true.
Do you,
First of all-
understand? Where you think I'm making this up?
Okay, first of all,
I have examples.
okay, first
You
nope.
do this all the time.
That's not
You're
true.
getting ready to do it with Kevin Love.
That's not even what fat cat syndrome is.
You get your money.
Yep.
And then
You either hurt or you stink. Mostly stink.
okay, but okay, and where do you think he's going to get his
He
money?
got hurt this year.
He's going to get his
He
money.
signed Teron Armstead.
Yeah, you got exactly what you expected out of him.
Right, but he was way more of a red flag than Poyer is. Now, at a much more valuable position giving. But still, you knew the red flags were there. I mean, dude came in here. He said, I could have been out for the whole season if I would have had surgery week 1. Oof. Imagine if that happened. Your scenario almost really happened. He said that. But we love Teron Armstead.
So you want to sign another guy like that?
They sign guys like that. The Dolphins sign fragile guys. It's true. It's also football. Anybody could be that. Really. There's no such thing as a guy who's like invincible to injury. Not true.
I need to do this show with one of them hookah pipes and just sit here so that everything just goes. You want to trade? You want to pay this guy who was hurt all last year big money?
Not all last year. It was 4 games.
4 games?
For various injuries. He did have to drive to a game because his lung collapsed. That just shows grit, dude. That just shows grit. Come on. And remember all the Bills, they were belly aching because he was out of that Dolphins game? Oh, we didn't have Poyer against you guys. Yeah, now they're never going to have him.
Really?
Because he loves Tua.
Then what does that have to do with anything?
Do you think that he's just doing this for leverage?
One of my best friends in the league was Marshall Falk.
So?
Didn't say I wanted to play with him.
Well, of course, you're taking reps away. It's the other side of the foot. It doesn't make sense what you're saying.
So
in your scenario, it would have been like if Tua's best friend was like Sam Darnold or something like that.
which would never happen.
Never happened.
You're frustrating
Why?
because you don't make any sense. We
He's
have
third on the
we have 2 good safeties.
We have a good safety and we have a young safety who's got some good qualities.
It's cheap.
He is cheap.
So you
But he's
spend
also
you spend that money on something you need and bring a quality guy there. And if he doesn't work out, you deal with that later. But you don't go in and spend a whole bunch of money on a position that would be 8th on the list of positions needed. You don't do it. I don't care who his friend is.
even if it's Tua.
I don't care.
Make the
don't.
Bills weaker.
No, not for that money.
I don't think it's going to be crazy money. He's a
Wait,
little bit
can
older,
I ask you a
little bit
question?
longer in the tooth.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You think with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle on offense, you're worried about weakening another team's defense?
Always.
Grow up, Peter Pan.
No, you grow up.
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 Grow up, Peter Pan.
This guy. You just want to sign players because they got friends on the
you're
team.
like Super Mario
sound
living in pipe-
ridiculous.
You're like Super Mario living in Pipe Dream World.
No.
It's a me, Leroy. Do 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 do. Any idea I come up with, you shoot down. It's not even my idea. It's Poyer's idea.
He would say that about any team right now because he wants to get paid.
So you think he's just doing this for leverage?
Yes. Absolutely.
You just going to Tua's birthday party, hanging
No,
out
no,
with
no.
the
They could be
coach.
friends. I'm not saying that.
They love golf.
I'm not saying that. They could be friends. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that a lot of this normally happens when a guy's a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't need a safety. We'll pass.
Isn't
That's
this the
okay.
second
We
time
need a
something like this
linebacker.
happened, though?
What do you mean?
Like, weren't some tweets that his brother had to
Yeah, he liked the
delete?
idea of playing with Javon Holland.
So this is, this is not just like he could have done that with any team. I
Right.
don't see him flirting with anyone else.
Well,
Okay.
listen, he loves golf, warm
Mhm.
weather,
Yep.
his money not taken away from taxes.
Yep.
And McCoachin and Tua. A lot of reasons for him to come here.
Yep.
I don't think he's going to get, if he thinks he's going to be highest paid safety in the league, dude, you're 32. You're not going to get that. But still, a little sweetener. We'll figure it out. A little sweetener.
Brandon Jones still recovering from his injury. So
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be back. How do we know if Brandon Jones is going to be fine?
Also, he's
It's
still on a
nice to
rookie deal.
say. It's nice to say that he's going to come back just fine.
mm-hmm.
You missed a whole year?
Most of it, yeah.
It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
Is he even coming back?
Yeah, I think he's coming back. He shows himself working out. He's a TikTok guy.
Hmm.
Why are you getting so mad at me, dude?
Because you just don't make no damn sense.
I don't think it's that crazy.
You don't think it's crazy to go spend a boatload of money on a safety. All the positions you need on this team, you come in to the office and say, let's go get this safety. Your ass will get fired.
Why?
Because that's not what you need.
Okay, if the Bills are telling you this guy is like the heart and soul of their defense,
Who cares what the Bills think? You're building your team.
take him away.
No. Go get a linebacker.
Weaken your enemy.
Spend that same money on a linebacker. Make your team much better. Spend that same money on a lot of things.
Texter writes in, Tobin just got on Jimmy for wanting to play with his friends. I'm not against playing with your
Oh
friends.
my goodness.
Your friends just
Yep.
can't stink.
See, but here's the deal. We always catch you. And I'm talking about Twitch. I'm talking about the text machine.
Mhm.
I'm talking about Twitter.
Yeah.
We always catch you in these, and you just right behind.
because you think you catch me, but then all of a
You
sudden
said
I
it!
shimmy out of it
Did you wait? With that, was it Twitch
as a text.
text? What he said, is that not accurate?
I did say that, but
And wait. And did you not have a problem with it?
I have a problem with Jimmy's friends stinking. Why doesn't he have elite friends? How does Bam have better times? How does Bam's friends are all awesome?
Because he's younger?
Younger? Bam's friends with Damian Lillard. If anybody's going to get his Dame Dollar this summer, it's going to be Bam.
Dude, so now, wait. So this is full circle here.
Tobin doesn't like the old. We
So
know
no,
this.
wait. So now he's mad at Jimmy for having bum ass friends.
I'm mad at Jimmy's best friend. Yeah, his best
Have
friends.
better. If you want to play with your friends, have better friends.
Exactly. You get it now.
Do you understand? You're all over the place.
No.
You're like you are trying so hard
Mhm.
not to admit to anything that you've actually said, that you've made yourself sound more ridiculous because you've now gotten on Jimmy because his basketball friends aren't good enough to make your team better. Wait, you literally just got on Jimmy
Yeah,
Butler.
that's right.
Because his basketball friends aren't good enough.
That's right. Have better friends. Bam's friends. Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell.
Younger.
Bradley Beal isn't super young. Damian Lillard's not super young. Jason Tatum. These are Bam's friends. Jimmy's friends.
Well, because when they're all hanging out,
Hmm?
Jimmy's with Luke Bryant.
Maybe
Okay. Different interests.
Jimmy's friends, Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan.
Felipe.
Doormats of the Eastern Conference for a decade.
You are unbelievable. You're unbelievable. You don't stop. You really so now he'll backtrack this. When will he backtrack this one? Right?
Dade South says they call Tobin contradict Vital.
Point for Twitcher.
Oh, that's a good one. That might be some of your best work right there.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. Oh man, is our Kodak's going to be in trouble, huh? That's the word.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be attending any Panthers games anytime.
What the hell
soon.
happened, man? What happened?
Jennifer.
I don't know.
Leroy.
Why is your title today, Tobin is a fraud?
You know why you're a fraud.
No, I don't know why I'm a
Especially
fraud. I don't
today,
understand.
okay?
What is your problem with me today?
You
What did I
started
do?
this show lashing out on literally every sport. So
Yeah.
Every sport.
No, I
True,
started
true.
lashing out at all the dummies who are into this this YouTube boxing. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, you
You!
laughed
you
out,
were that.
You got
I
us
like
into
real
it.
boxing.
Yeah.
I like real
Oh, my-
boxing.
True.
Did he not get us into this?
Yes,
You guys
he
didn't
did.
even
And
watch.
he
I don't
got-
even understand. Why am I taking criticism? It's not like you guys watched like you liked it.
I watched.
You said you texted us. You said you missed it.
I missed it
Did you
because
watch?
I was
Yeah, I did. I did.
the
I even
other-
saw the undercard.
Did
And-
you really?
Yeah, the one before that too. Martinez versus whatever. That was a good fight.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
not who fought.
Yeah.
You didn't watch the card
I
yesterday.
did. I promise.
Marcos
Martinez.
didn't watch it.
No, it was. I promise. It was. It wasn't the main co-headlining main
JFin,
event.
you can't think Tommy Fury is in the right for crying over beating Jake Paul.
Still
Look,
handsome.
By a
I didn't
point.
see it. I cannot have an opinion if I didn't see it.
I have an opinion.
Yeah.
You can't cry over beating. You knock him out, maybe we can have a conversation. You do what everybody wanted was to knock him out. All right, we got to. But you want to know something? He fought him soft after he got a couple rounds in the bag. He's like, you know what? I'm not going to go for the knockout. Which is probably the right choice because, by the way, he got knocked down in the 8th round.
That was the weakest knockdown ever.
It really was.
I mean, come on.
Idiot. Stay on your feet.
He wasn't even trying to hit you. He was just trying to keep you away, and you got knocked down by it.
So I'm saying this is what people are. Oh, this was
So
fun.
nothing of that script that you sent to us actually happened.
That's
Right?
true. That was
Right.
fun. Did you
I'm
see
like, wait
that?
a minute. That's
I
what
was
read.
offended.
I thought that was the synopsis of
That-
the fight.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
I didn't know that he didn't win.
No, that was a script. Mike Perry, who is he used to fight in the UFC. He's a bare knuckle fighter now, but he was the backup fighter for this, and he tweeted out the script.
Wow.
Completely. It was just made up, but it was still hilarious. It's
hilarious for
a
sure.
funny tweet nonetheless.
I thought that was the fight.
The part that got me was when it said, "Oh, Tommy Fury has something in his eye. It seems like it's bothering
He did
him,
get headbutt at the
or
end.
whatever." And I was just like, "Turn my phone off."
He did get headbutt and did hit the canvas in the 8th, so it wasn't completely wrong. But other than Jake Paul losing, Jake Paul's telling the kids, just believe in your dreams.
Why are we listen? Can I just say this? There's a lot of people walking this earth that have a profession that gets notarized. You know, whether it's a musician, an actor, an athlete. You know, sometimes what you do for a living is just out there for us all to see.
Sure,
That doesn't automatically make you a damn motivational speaker.
that's right.
So I don't want to hear what you have to say. Jake Paul, you're a YouTuber. I get my spiritual guidance elsewhere. I'm not going to YouTube for spiritual guidance, especially from Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Let it go.
Jake Paul tweeted out this morning.
Here we go. Everybody got to have that. Why?
To all my young fans,
Here we go.
I love you. Don't be saddened by my loss. Life is full of ups and downs. You have to learn from your failures and come back better. Hard work, hard work, hard work. I will be back.
Get your check, though.
Wow.
That's how it should have finished.
That was deep.
Get your check, though.
Hard work, hard work, hard work.
I'm inspired.
Look, I got mad respect for the dude, right? Because he has actually gotten himself away from everybody thinking he was a clown to taking him.
He's not embarrassing. Like,
Right.
That's the thing. It's like,
Exactly. That's
he's
my
not
point.
embarrassing to watch, but it's not like if you guys think you're watching elite boxing, which is I do feel like what their packaging is as. Like when you have one of the most recognized sanctioning bodies saying we're going to rank this guy, I'm like, well, no, you can't do that. Like, I'm sorry, you can't do that for him beating the slam dunk champion. He doesn't get to be ranked. I'm sorry, he doesn't get to do that for beating Ben Askren on a bad hip. He doesn't get to be ranked.
I mean, Ben Askren is not going to be known for losing to Jake Paul.
No, he's going to be known for the flying knee.
Like, I could be standing across a ring from Jorge Masvidal, and try to get knocked out that fast and not.
Yeah. You could
Like-
last longer. We all could last faster than 5 seconds if we wanted to with Jorge Masvidal.
I mean, yo,
Maybe not more than a minute,
you just wanted to go home
but
because that's the only way you could lose, run and go low on a guy that is just going to kick. And
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get some cat talk here on the ticket, brought to us by our friends over at Celsius. Hockey fans, don't sit this one out. When it's game time, make Celsius a party of play and get that energy up.
I'm out.
It is fueled by Celsius Essential Energy Drinks, the official energy drink of the Florida Panthers. What do you mean you're out?
I drank mine.
Oh, you want another one?
No. Oh, no. That's what I need, another one.
Chip!
I'm going to tell you right now. You look at it and go for 2.
Jake Paul sounds like
Because
he
we'd
needs
have been
Celsius.
fighting.
Yeah.
He
No.
needs a Celsius. So the Panthers did lose.
think
They
he
lost to
should.
the Sabres 3-1.
Everybody lost this weekend.
Yep.
What the hell?
Nothing more crushing than the Canes loss.
Oh my
the
God.
Canes loss was.
I hate FSU, dude.
I hate them.
Like I
too.
always hated them, but I really.
I mean, they came in, they broke the home win streak. They've had a wonderful year because they were
Yeah.
not having a good year in basketball.
Nope.
They still came in here. They beat the Canes. They broke the unbeaten streak at home.
Yep.
And they did it at the buzzer. Here was the call if you didn't hear it on WQAM this weekend.
Wooga Poplar will inbounds for Miami. Wooga looking. Jordan Miller has it. Open for 3 in the lead. Good! Jordan Miller hits it with 4 seconds to go. 84-82. Cleveland for the win. It's good. It's good. Cleveland sinks it. Did it count? Florida State runs off the floor. They're going to have to review it.
Oh my goodness.
Cleveland at the buzzer hits a 40-foot three-pointer for the win.
Oh my goodness.
85-84 if it holds up. Florida State runs off the floor.
We're gonna have to see a replay here, Joe.
We gotta look at the
4
replay.
seconds to work with.
Always so hopeful.
Cleveland across the timeline. Fires it up for 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And it looks like Florida State has broken Miami's heart.
Oh my goodness.
Down by 23 at the half. The count
That's
it.
good.
It's good. It's all over.
Wow.
Cleveland hits a 40-foot shot to beat Miami and end the Hurricanes' home winning streak. 85-84. Florida State comes all the way back and breaks Miami's heart into a million pieces.
Jeez.
I think we were up by what, like 20 or something like that? 17? I don't know.
23, 25, I think, at one point.
Jesus.
I got to tell you,
Killer.
that was brutal.
That was brutal.
I mean, you got so excited, and that's how you lose those.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
so excited that you took the lead that you forget somebody's going to chuck one of these puppies up, and you get beat by the.
And when they run off the court, they all run
God.
together off the court. The
Yeah.
FSU. Oh,
Oh my God.
Which is insult to injury, right?
Didn't that prevent us from finishing first in the ACC as well?
it was kill. Yeah, just
everything.
they were starting to line themselves up and had it and just collapsed. Terrible.
Who are the good teams in the ACC? 'Cause-
Virginia was in first.
Okay. I know they were pretty good. Miami, but Duke.
Yeah, Duke's having a down year, but still, and so was FSU.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh was pretty good too, 21-8. Clemson 21-8 as well.
Killer.
Yeah.
So basically,
Can you play again? Like
The-
the point where
the-
the basket goes in, though, because I like.
wait, because
the
no,
yelp
you got to
you
go
hear-
from the excitement of Miami taking the lead
Mhm.
to nobody just paying attention to those last 4 seconds, and then the crushing loss.
Yep.
Wooga Poplar will inbounds for Miami. Wooga looking. Jordan Miller has it. Open for 3 in the lead. Good! Jordan Miller hits it with 4 seconds to go. 84-82. Cleveland for the win. It's good. It's good. Cleveland sinks it. Did it count?
Was that Hollywood in there? Who just
Yeah.
no? Sounds like he got bit by something.
No, that's how you would be.
No,
That's how you would be if you were a player.
That is definitely
You're
how it
like-
would be.
You'd be like, Joe, are you bleeping kidding me?
No,
No way.
no.
But that's
He was broken.
hey, that never happens, right? It never happens. Like the scurrying at the end to get a shot off. It never, and then it's like, I'm thinking 4 seconds. Oh, wait, because I didn't see the game. So I only knew what the final score is, and I saw the text. How did Miami lose this
No,
game?
they the only plus side of it is they got March Madness in February. That's the only thing. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I feel like you only get one of those a year,
Right.
so hopefully That's all, but still a crushing one nonetheless. Anyway, meanwhile, getting back to some of your headlines and cat talk, brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Want to send some well wishes to Spencer Knight. I don't know if you saw the story on Friday, Leroy.
I did see that,
but
actually.
he took a leave from the team. He apparently is going to be getting care from the NHLPA Players Assistance Program. It is to aid players and programs to aid those going through mental health, substance abuse, or other issues. It's not believed to be a drug or alcohol issue, but he is away from the team. He was about to be sent down to get some playing time, but instead he is going to now be away from the team. So we wish all the best to
you know what?
Knight.
Sometimes we take for granted that these young men are being put in situations where they got to deal with grown folks' problems. And mentally, if you're not ready for it, because think about it, every level of sports that this guy has played, he just dominated.
Yep.
Been good. And you're not going to be that forever. And the competition is going to get better, and you have to learn how to deal with that. That's in every sport. Every sport, when you come up to, you see basketball players all the time, high flyers and dunks, and then you go for your first dunk in the NBA, gets blocked, and you go, ooh, well, that's a Joel Embiid. He's big, right? And you got to deal with that. You got to be able to accept that. You got to be able to handle failure. And a lot of times, guys aren't prepared for it. So, when you have to answer questions, basically questions after a game, why do you suck? Right? That's basically because they're relentless. They don't.
It's also like
they don't realize
He
it.
comes in there and he's like in the highest of stages and having success early on.
Right.
You think that's just going to roll on,
and it doesn't. It doesn't. The hardest thing that I had to do in sports is to realize from year to year that your career is gonna change. Like, it's not good or necessarily bad, but every year is gonna be different in how you do things, how you handle things, how you gotta adjust to things, because nobody at this level is gonna just allow you to keep being you, right? You're gonna have to do some things to make improvements. So I'm surprised we don't see it more with younger players, because it's not like they're being asked to do more. Like, you look at all these a quarterback used to sit for 2 or 3 years. Now you driving the top 5, you expect him to come in and play right away and be dominant. And so, yeah, it's a lot of stuff you got to deal with.
We'll take a quick break. You guys can text the show or call 305-567-0560. You're streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. The channel is Miami 560 WQM, and on the Odyssey app on the 560 WQM channel. Oh, look, Patrick Mahomes was at the was at LA and Dallas.
His wife, she looked like she was a mouth breather. When she had the teeth.
Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. Take you up until 2 o'clock here today.
We were having conversations about Rebecca,
Mhm.
and when she was younger,
Mhm.
she used to suck her finger, and she was supposed to get braces, and they said, you better wean her off or she's going to have a hard time. And so we kept saying, Rebecca, don't suck your thumb, don't suck your thumb, don't suck your thumb.
Mhm.
Don't worry, I'm good.
What do you mean?
Don't
I'm good?
worry,
She just
I'm
said
good.
that?
And when she got her braces, she stopped.
Just went cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Once she got her
Just stop.
braces?
Yeah, just stop.
Wait, I thought the whole point was she's going to need braces if she did it.
No, this was when she was gonna get the braces. It was, but they said you better try to wean her off now because, you know.
Oh, they just knew she was going to need braces early.
Yeah.
I got you.
So,
you
and
didn't
then
have
we were
to-
talking about, the blanket.
Mhm.
She had this red and pink blanket with hearts.
Mm.
Dude, that blanket had to go everywhere,
Did it?
all the way up until it was like a tag.
I remember my daughter wouldn't get rid of the pacifier for the longest time. In fact, it was I think up to kindergarten. She was hiding it under a blanket driving to school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aw.
No, she had this little or then when she got braces,
Mhm.
she would put her finger like a cigarette just on the edge because
Wow.
she couldn't put it in her mouth because
So it wasn't the thumb; it was actually a finger.
a finger. Yes,
Yeah.
the pointer. But she had this red and white blanket, dude. It lasted until it was nothing but like a tag because she would just chew on it.
We got a new contest.
Do we?
coming on up.
What are we
Yes,
giving away?
new
First of all,
contest.
let's let the rules of the contest are moot point. What are we giving away?
Tickets to Rockville, dude.
Who's that?
It is a rock fest.
Wow.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
Rock
Take
Fest?
me.
Here's what we got. We've got your chance to the biggest weekend in metal music. Rockville is coming to
Whoa.
Daytona Beach, May 18th through May 21st.
It's a very
Whoa.
look.
Have
that-
tickets for that? That's
by
it.
the way,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yep.
Rockville
That-
should be in Daytona.
yeah, it really should.
If
If you're gonna have
you're gonna have
it's
Rockville,
gotta be in Daytona.
Daytona, and it probably should coincide with Bike
Yeah,
Week.
it needs to be in Daytona.
That would be so good.
Yeah. We're giving away 2 passes for the entire weekend, plus a camping pass. So you guys can
I'm
be
out.
there to see Tool, Slipknot,
Whoa.
Slipknot.
Avenged Sevenfold, Pantera, Rob Zombie.
Whoa.
I'm going.
That's the heavy hitters right there. Isn't
You
that
guys-
J-Fig?
All you guys need to do, here's what you got to do, J-Fig. You enter
Mhm.
now, you log in
can't
on
do
the
that.
Odyssey app, and you listen to WQAM. Or you go to WQAM.com and you listen. You get 1 entry for every hour that you listen. The more chances, the more you listen to WQAM on the app or on the website, the more chances you have to win tickets to Rockville at Daytona Beach. Just listen
I gotta
and
tell you,
pile up those chances. Those tickets, courtesy of Rockville.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would say that place won't be too popular with the brothers.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
You don't know that.
Yes, I
don't
do.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
You can't just say things like that
Why not?
because you don't know that.
Really? Slipknot.
Yeah.
You
Rob
don't know that.
Zombie.
Isn't that
I
like
do
the,
know that. Although I will say this, there was I'm trying to think of the black rock group. Was it Color? I can't think of their name, but they came to the University of Michigan and we all went. It was good.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Earth, wind, and fire breathing dragons.
No, but wait. Come on. Why? What? Listen, there ain't nothing wrong with the truth. I made a statement.
Your
I
statement was
made a
wrong.
statement, and it's an accurate statement. That ain't not bad. It ain't good. It ain't a knock against anybody. Just saying.
Leroy, I feel like you're grabbing the mic like a wrestling promo.
I think it's the hat.
Let me tell you something, Breezy.
You guys can text show at 305-567-0560. Texter writes in, so is Tyler Hero a newer version of Rex Chapman? Don't see how Tyler's anything special as most Heat fans think that he is.
Yikes.
He might be Who's the other guy we got rid of?
Hmm?
Gave less money to. They ended up in Brooklyn. Bumpy.
Don't say that,
oh,
dude. What?
no.
They called him Tyler Johnson. That's not cool.
Same as these.
I will say though, like Tyler Hero.
It hurts even more because he get paid more money.
You want to prove some people wrong. Go score 30 against a team over 500. Haven't done it all year. Let's go. You got the Sixers tonight. You're going against the Beard. Show us something. All right. It's cute to score 33 against the Hornets, the Rockets, the Thunder. Okay.
Here's the problem. Do you ever get the idea that when another team sees certain guys on the Heat out there, they single them out? Because I got to tell you, boy, they do a lot of pick and rolls to get to Dunks or Tyler to have them on one-on-one.
Yes, they do try and switch onto those matchups. Yes.
Right.
It's a bullseye.
Yep.
That being said, you got this opportunity right in front of you tonight, boy wonder. And you do Bam. Let's go tonight. All right.
In living color was the Black Rock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you too, Bam. Enough of this jumpy jump shot stuff. All right. You go out there and you start bringing it to the rack again. You get your ass to that free throw line. All right. Let's get it going. And you better shut Joel Embiid down tonight.
Really?
And what about you, Jimmy?
Wait. Anything else you want Bam to do?
Yeah.
You want him to go to the rim and defend Joel Embiid.
All-star.
Do you understand that this team asks more of Bam than any other player? So at some point, dude's gonna get run into the ground, and you can see it at the end of the game. Stop.
Come on.
That's a fact.
Let me tell you something.
That's
Jimmy.
a fact.
Jimmy. All right. You owe me twice the performance tonight because it was your idea to bring Kyle Lowry here. All right. So what I want tonight is you to shut up those stupid Sixers fans again and make Joel Embiid sad. You better beat him twice this week. You want to know why? You owe me because I saw you lose to the Hornets and you lost to the Bucks. By the way, I won 14 in a row. Yeesh.
I'm waiting for the Heat to go on one of those runs.
Yeah.
Right. They win 5, lose 5. Win 4, lose 4. Win 3, lose 5.
That
Win
Drew
5,
Holiday's
lose.
good.
He is, man.
That Drew
Good
Holiday's
defender
good.
too.
He's good at everything. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
What are we sitting here? Fat cat.
Who do you
Doesn't
have?
even play.
Who do you have on your team that's equivalent to Drew Holiday?
Nobody.
Okay.
And guard who does
Yeah.
both.
Yeah. And Giannis. The close thing is Victor Oladipo, but he's not
I don't
consistent.
know what the hell's going on with Vic.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Vic
man?
telling me he's coming back better than ever.
Something's in the water when people
Okay.
get injured and they just don't come
Hey
back.
Vic, how about you just come back and you give me nice role player stuff.
Yeah.
The days of starhood may be over, my friend. So just do your role. Do your role to the best of your ability. And you, Max, holy crap.
Yeah.
You want to talk about third little pig?
Oof.
Listen, dude. You keep up this
Hey,
brick.
man.
You keep up this brick shooting. You're gonna be laying bricks next year out of the NBA.
Really?
What are you doing?
You know what the problem is?
What?
He fixed his site.
You're right.
That's
You're
the
right.
problem.
He was better off
He
with
shot the
contact.
ball
Really,
better when
Marcos?
he shot the ball better
He's
when
not
he had
wrong.
when we squints.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
It's not bad.
You know what? Same thing happened to Jameis Winston.
Look at that.
He got his eyes fixed. He did 30-30.
No, he didn't have his eyes fixed. He always just threw the ball to the other team.
He's been throwing it for man. He been throwing it to the other team for a long time.
Guys, he
can
has
see like
pain
a-
everywhere.
He could see like a beagle. He'll still throw it to the other team.
See like a who?
Yeah, that's what Stallone used to say. She great. She like a beagle.
like the dog, the beagle?
Can I just say something? There's nothing else needs to be said. When the person you do show with, most of his quotes come from Rocky movies. that in itself, like,
What's wrong with that?
like, yo,
She great. She like a beagle.
like that's, but not to mention, if we heard that line during that movie, we just go by.
Of course.
What a dumb statement, Rocky. Not you. You got notes.
Kevin Love.
Stop. You said 2 weeks.
Listen,
No,
You can't
let
say
him
nothing.
say something.
2
I
weeks.
want to
now.
hear.
He said
I want
2
to
weeks
hear
and
it.
I said 2 games. And look at where we are.
You better
I wanna
start-
hear
you
it.
better start- You better start.
Told you.
Actually, you did
Told
have a
you.
double against the Hornets, but it's
Told-
the Hornets, dude.
What?
All right.
It's the least he can do.
You went 0 for
Oh,
against
so
the Bucks.
so
0 for.
so would you rather him not get a double-double?
I'd rather him come out tonight, make a statement. You talked all this noise coming to the Miami Heat like you were going to be the missing piece.
No,
Well,
he did
prove
not.
it,
He
dude,
never said
'cause
that.
we're 0-2 in Loveland.
He never
He
said
was
that.
hearing his own
Yeah.
echo. That was a noise he was listening to.
0 for 2 with Kevin Love on the team.
Come on. Are you serious?
Let's go. Time to go. Chop, chop.
And we're back. And we're back. I told you. I told you guys. You
I said it
idiots
too.
didn't believe me. You
Who's the
idiots. I'm
idiots?
talking to not you, J Fig. I'm
Okay.
talking to Twitch and all his little Twitter
Twitch agrees with me,
followers.
dude, not
and-
you.
Who's Butch?
Hmm?
You said Butch.
I said Twitch agrees with me, not you.
Get the hell out of here.
They agree
No.
with me.
Hold on. Dude, that's a lie.
A lot of people were calling you a fraud last
Wow.
week. So
Yeah. Well, you mean like somebody called Real Talk Productions? Like I'm going to take their opinion seriously. Tobin's a
so
fraud.
when they're on your side, you love them. And when they're not, you're gonna go ahead and say
Oh
they're
man.
If he
Sexy
was,
Sauce
not
said
relevant.
Vic is the new street clothes.
yeah. If Real Talk Productions was on Tobin's side, he'd be like, and this guy knows Real Talk. He's legitimate. But since he's not, he's an enemy.
Tough.
I don't make the rules.
Tough. And by the way, listen.
Yeah.
I think I've let a lot of this stuff go long enough. All right.
It's been 2 games. It was Friday. We had this conversation on Friday, and I told you were going to do
This
this.
is what he did.
Did
he
I
comes
not-
in here. Kevin Love
Did
is
I
like,
not tell everybody he
I
was
know
going to
it-
do this?
he-
Did
We
I
said it the
not
entire
tell
week, actually.
everybody he was going to do this? You didn't even make it a week.
Kevin Love said he was going to come in here, and he says, I know what it takes to win one of those. 0 for 2 with him here. Great. What an influence.
Mm.
You think it was just going to happen right away,
I
too,
don't know.
right?
Don't talk such a big game then. You know what?
He didn't-
Let your actions speak. He let his words speak. And words don't just mean words.
Mm.
You come in here, you better back them up.
I got to tell you.
All right. It's a little bit longer.
You
but
wrote
okay.
a check that was overdrawn, dude.
You
Been there.
Bounced.
are on a different level of fraud today.
No, I'm not,
Mm.
dude.
I'm talking about there's fraud where you take a little now and later from, on the way out of the store, and then there's Bernie Madoff. Let me
Mm.
tell you, my friend, you're
I'm-
creeping into some
Don't say
serious.
I'm
Mm.
take Bernie Madoff. That's not true.
You are,
I'm not though.
dude. You swore to me you were not going to do this on Friday.
I
You said 2 weeks.
You're white hot.
You
Bernie
gave him
Madoff.
2 weeks. Did you not? Did you not say I'm giving Kevin Love 2
he
weeks?
does have 2 weeks. I didn't blame his stats, which by the way were not good against the Bucks. And like you put up good stats against the Hornets. It's the Hornets.
Mm.
What?
Dude, I could just feel.
Let's get it going. You want me to be better mood? Beat the Sixers twice this week. It's in their hands.
You
I
said,
can't want it more than the Heat do. I can't
Kevin-
want it more than them.
Kevin, well, you can want it more, but you ain't playing.
I can't want it more than they do.
You don't think they
I
want
sit here and I give them nothing but grace. Grace and time.
Grace?
Yeah.
The guy's been here for 2 minutes.
you sit here and give them
Listen.
grace and time.
That's all I do, JP.
No, you
Please,
don't.
I
No,
give
you
the
don't.
Heat-
please.
I give
You're
the Heat
literally
2
not doing
things.
that right now.
Grace and time. And you know what they've done to me? Embarrassed me with 4 straight losses.
Mm.
Embarrassed me.
Mm.
Embarrassing
That's
loss to the Hornets again. Embarrassing loss to the Bucks without Giannis. Embarrassing loss to the Nets without KD or Kyrie. Made Mikal Bridges look like the greatest thing in basketball.
Yep.
Coughed it up to the Nuggets. And you guys want to sit here barely scraping by the Rockets and Magic before that. I've been giving them nothing but grace and time. Time's up.
So no more 2 weeks. We're done now with Kevin Love, or
I told you he would change his mind.
Okay.
I told you this would happen.
I haven't changed
So
my mind.
you what?
But go get a win.
You can't say but.
If you know, if he's going to point at the media session and he's going to point to banners and say, I know how to get one of those. Well, I'll tell you how it's not how you get them, Kevin. Losing to the Hornets.
Yikes.
Where was your leadership?
It's K-Love time. Love. Let's go.
Fun while it lasted. It was a good weekend. It was good, solid. What's crazy is I asked Tobin when I got in.
No,
today,
don't.
How was
like,
everything?
We know.
He said, "Ah,
We
chill."
knew where this was going.
Oh, it was a great week.
We knew where this was going. We knew it.
I don't understand what you're so upset about.
Because here's why I'm upset.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not mad at you.
Huh?
Mm.
I'm mad at myself because I knew what was going to happen, and I still believed you. And now I'm mad.
Yeah, but I
because
haven't turned on Kevin Love. It's just
you called him a bum and
I didn't
using
call him a
every
bum. I
word
didn't-
but the
I didn't
word
call him a
bum.
I didn't call him a bum. You're making things up. Grow up. If you're gonna call me out,
Okay.
have some facts.
Have some facts.
I didn't call him a bum.
You said, I'm going to give him 2 weeks.
I don't think I said that.
See, this.
I said I would give him time.
For lying.
You
by
said
the way-
2 weeks.
And by the way,
You said 2 weeks.
I am giving
I
him time.
specifically asked you, how long does Kevin Love get? You said 2 weeks. Stop lying.
give me a goose egg his first game. Goose egg. Can't give me a goose egg.
Can we find this is what
You
look,
can't get outshined
you
by
know what? Here's the next
You can't
text.
get outshined by
Here.
Cody Zeller your first game.
Here's the next text that's coming from Lynn. Hey guys, our servers are getting full because you guys are saving so many things that Tobin says. Can we tone it down a little? Dude, every server in this building is filled with things to record what you say you haven't
It's a
said.
convenient way to say that.
You said 2 weeks.
Convenient thing to say
You
that.
said
No.
2
It's a
weeks.
convenient way for you to say that I said something that I didn't say. That we didn't save it.
Okay.
You can say whatever you want.
Okay.
Marco says lies for me all the time.
Okay. So you're saying you didn't say he gets 2 weeks.
I don't know if I did or
No,
did
no,
not say
no.
that.
No! Stop it right now!
How do you wiggle out of a wiggle of a lie?
Like, because I didn't say.
Did you not say Kevin Love gets 2 weeks?
Hard
He
to say.
meant 2 hours.
Can't have a
You
goose.
said it. You said he gets 2 weeks, and it lasted
You can't have a goose egg
the
your first game.
weekend.
You can't have a goose egg your first time.
Really?
Get going.
No chance to get.
I
He's,
will give him
That
a
was in
reprieve.
the
he got here
fine
on
print.
I'll tell you
Friday,
what, I'll
dude.
give him a
You
reprieve
know what?
tonight.
Maybe we heard
tonight.
it wrong. Maybe you meant 2 week performances. That's what you said.
Maybe,
You gave him
but I'll tell you
2
what,
week performances.
he can
Stop
get
it, Marcos.
he can make it all right tonight. You beat the Sixers, we're all good. You don't, I don't know if there's any coming back from that.
Oh my god. He
So
said to you?
can I tell you? First of all, you're a liar. But second of all, by any chance, do you think that you're not getting mad at Kevin Love because he's going to get blown by 300 times by Tobias Harris?
I don't know. I'm not expecting him to come in here and be a defensive stalwart, you know? I'm expecting him to come in here and light it up from downtown, which, you know,
It's been a weekend.
he had a little,
dude.
he had
It's been a weekend.
goose
Could
egg
you
in the
imagine?
first game.
Could you imagine?
Goose egg.
Could you imagine Tobin dating at his earlier age? This ain't gonna work. I can tell. But you know what? No.
It
Next.
happens on Love Island all the time. It's just not that spark.
I mean, there's one guy trying to
actually
spark
think-
it with everybody.
Listen, I know that Ron, he's a real bastard. And now he's trying to, Lana, I've changed. And she fell for it like an idiot.
Now that you said that, I know Ron's gonna win.
Probably with his stupid one eye.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
he's blind in one eye.
You can't.
Yeah.
I think
Stop.
you could.
I already know you can't trust him. He looks like a chameleon, looking one way and then the other.
Dude. But you notice, here's the deal.
What exactly are
No,
you?
no. Let me finish.
No, I want to
Because
finish.
here's the deal. You guys didn't realize it because he does this to me all the time. See how he changed the subject. Now we talking about Love Island and we're not talking about him lying about Kevin Love getting 2 weeks.
What are you
No,
objecting
I
to,
recall
though?
it.
You lied!
You're okay with the
You
guy
said-
scoring 0 points? Are you? Is that what your argument is?
This is why he
I-
will use to
yes,
deflect
You're okay with
everything
somebody having
else.
0 points, a professional basketball player.
No, but I
Don't.
asked you, how much time does Kevin Love get? You go 2 weeks.
Mhm.
In 2 weeks.
I'm not off the ship on Kevin Love, but like,
No.
not a great.
You're trashing him.
You want to know what they
No,
say?
no.
Here's the truth, though. You know what they say?
What is it?
You can only make one first impression, and his was 0 points. 0. Donut, Krispy Kreme, Dunkin'.
You're the worst. You're the worst. He like.
Listen, he gets the chance to bounce back tonight, but he better.
Oh, he better.
He better.
What about all the guys on the team that already been here?
You're right.
Now you putting it all on Kevin Love, who been here 3 seconds?
No, you're right. I'll put it on all of them. Max Strus, enough's enough, dude.
Yeah.
Enough's enough. Bricklayer,
They're on notice.
go out there, hit some damn 3-pointers. Duncan Robinson, more chewed jerseys than made baskets over the last 2 games. Let's go. Gabe Vincent, you want to show that you're a true starting point guard, or are you going to give it up to old Kyle Lowry? Kyle Lowry, you ever going to play basketball again? Let us know, dude. Jimmy Buckets, get better friends. Bam, enough with this jumpy jump shot stuff, all right? Bully ball to the fullest. And Tyler.
So you want him to play bully ball while guarding Joel Embiid?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. And I've seen him do it. Do it now. You're falling for the same. Every team is putting the same trick of you over the last 3 games. You're falling for it. Throw 2 defenders at you so you threw that weak-ass jump shot at people. All right? It's supposed to be part of the arsenal, not the arsenal. Tyler Hero, listen, dude. You want to be a TikTok basketball player, or you want to be an actual basketball player? Score 30 against a team over 500. Cody Zeller, you were pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. You know what? It's a nice little.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute.
I like what I
Wait
said
a
from
minute.
old CZ.
Wait a minute.
My God. I like Cody Zeller.
I need to chew on this for a second because you have reached all new.
And
level.
Eric Spoelstra.
No.
Let me tell you something right now, dude. I'm going to tell you something right now, Eric. Okay? Can I call you Spo?
I mean, not based on what you're about to say,
dude.
I would say you call him Coach Spoelstra.
He said, did you hear what Eric Spoelstra said after the game?
We have enough?
No. Did you hear what he said?
No one didn't hear what he said.
J-Fig, did you hear what Eric Spoelstra had to say after the game?
No.
Marcos.
Are we the only ones that get? And what let me look at.
No.
I'm gonna look at
Marcos. Did you hear
I
what
hope
Eric
you're
Spoelstra had to
marking
say
it.
after the game?
No, I didn't hear what he
Okay,
said.
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what he said after the game. But first, I'm going to need a caller. 305-567-0560.
We have to
When I
go
have
to
a
break.
caller-
Okay.
When I have a caller, I will then let you know what Eric Spoelstra had to say, because I'm going to tell you something, dude. I was left. I have not been this flabbergasted listening to the head coach of the Miami Heat in a long time, because I listened to him after this game, Leroy, and I was, quite frankly, offended by what Eric Spoelstra had to say.
But wait, so you've been giving him a pass all this time and blasting the guy that's been here for 2 minutes?
Yeah, dude, what he said, there's no ticket. Hold on. Is phone pot up? Hey, it's it's Tobin. You're on the air.
Hey, it's Toboggan. I want to know.
Hey, Toboggan. All right, you want to know what Eric Spoelstra had to say after the game?
Sure do. I sure do.
Hold on, doctor. Hey, 560, you're on the air. It's Tobin.
What's up, Tobin? I want to hear what you have to say about Spoelstra.
Okay, great. Hold on. He said something to the effect of, he said after the game, Leroy, listen to this. Do you have the cut? Do you have what he said after the game?
Currently putting it in. I know exactly which
Because
one you're talking about.
Nearly
You can find that cut, but you can't
Dude,
find Tobin saying I give him 2 weeks.
I nearly
one is
punched a hole in my television after I heard what he had to say after
You
the game.
listen to the press conference after the game?
Every time.
Really?
Yes. Of course.
He judges the other reporters.
That's not true.
No, you do.
I don't.
I could ask a better
You
question than
judge
that.
everybody.
Hold on. Hey, 560, you're on the air. What's your name?
Pat,
Hey, what's up, Pat?
stop blood pressure, cholesterol. I need to know, bro. Tell me.
All right. Hold on one second.
He's not doing bad. It's not doing well.
He said, "What's up? Blood pressure, cholesterol."
He said after. Do you have it?
Yes.
This is what he said after the game.
Play it. I want to hear
Okay,
from him.
yeah.
Go.
We know what our formula is. We know how to win basketball games. We know how to win on the road. We just had a really poor performance against Milwaukee, and then tonight I didn't feel like it was a poor performance.
What?
I thought we did a lot of things right, but then you gotta make those plays at the end over the top.
That wasn't even the part that drove me nuts.
Wow.
That's not even it. That wasn't even it. That's
Knowing
fine. We
the
got to go to
formula.
break, so I'm going to tell you what he said. He said, I was proud of the way we battled back against the Hornets. And I was like, dude, top 15er, all-timer, Hall of Famer, Eric Spoelstra. You can't be proud of your team battling back from the Hornets after they just lost to the Hornets. It's the Hornets. They're trying to lose. And you're going to sit here with a straight face because you're so even-keeled all the time and you're so nothing phases you. Just for once, I'd like him to say, we played like a bunch of fat cat bums. But no, he had to sit there and had the audacity to say, I was proud of us battling back from being down 20 to the mother bleeping Hornets. How can he say that? How could you be proud of anything in that Hornets game? Gabe Vincent airballed a 3. Bam Adebayo punted a ball into the stands. Jimmy Butler got ripped from a guy I've never heard of. How could you be proud of anything in that game? For shame. For shame.
I really liked seeing our guys grind through a pretty ugly first half.
Okay. Great.
Breaking news from AM.
60 WQAM. Take you up until 2 o'clock. I needed a little bit of a break that segment, like a longer time to gather myself. I feel better now.
You needed a break?
Are you sure?
I mean, I can help you feel better. Stop lying.
I don't lie. Even Marcos admitted during the break, he's like, you speak for the people.
Yeah.
Didn't you call him earlier a yes man?
And a
stool
stool
pigeon,
pigeon.
actually, which I had to Google what that was. I was either a police informant or something else, and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Oh, man. Can you give us some weather from the DeBesman and Dover Law Firm? Your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Call them at 866-954-MORE.
It's hot as hell in this room.
It's all that heat that he just released.
Yeah.
I say the winds look at the plane going left to right.
You're not frustrated at all.
Look at the plane going left to right. The winds
Look at
coming
the plane,
out.
Tobin.
The winds coming out of the west. You gotta look to the right more.
Focus on the plane.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The winds coming out of the west is brisk, 15 plus miles an hour. Beautiful day, sunny, not a cloud in the sky. I'm guessing it's right around 80, 82 degrees.
Get to your headlines here. Brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know.
So I'm to believe you're not frustrated at all. Like that's just where you're not frustrated at all with the heat, or you just accepted this is what they are.
This is what they've been, and it's been frustrating because of where you've seen them in the last couple of years, but then you have to come to the conclusion that this is who they are. If they don't fix a couple of things, if they don't turn a couple of things down, they're gonna be this. All right, so they tried to bring in some better shooting, but I would say that no, you don't need to bring in better shooting. The guys you have need to shoot better. I don't know how you fix that.
Dade South says Marcos better watch his back if he's a pigeon. Hashtag birderer.
Oh wow, you like
J Figs, a birderer.
You got your head on a swivel.
Not wrong. He's not.
It's a good day. It's a good day for me to be a stool pigeon. J-Fig's not in.
I was strong. I'm sorry.
I gotta tell you,
Careful, tomorrow's a new day.
It is.
you know what I realized? I saw a guy today with a belt. It was made out of some exotic animal. It was
like a
thick
python?
and shiny. It looked. He said it was a camel.
What?
Yeah.
What?
A camel belt.
That's
It
kinda
looked
cool.
really cool.
Did you see that
you
video?
really
I told
him?
I told him the only belt I could afford was one of them buzzard bird belts.
Did you see that video I sent you of Tyrone Spong with the
Catching
green,
that-
with that green anaconda?
That's a big boy, wasn't it?
That was a big boy.
Yeah.
I gotta send that. I'll play this for the YouTube audience. Our friend Tyrone Spong, a world champion kickboxer.
What?
Yeah.
He also catches snakes.
He is literally from the jungle of
Oh.
what the hell is the country he's from? Senegal? No,
Oh,
not
wow.
Senegal. What the hell's the country he's from? Where's Tyrone Spong from?
Is it Ghana?
No, it's not Ghana. It's
They're jungles?
how did I forget this? Suriname. That's where he's from.
I understand why you forgot that.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing about it is he's
Suriname.
always been. He was like one of the first guys.
That's not Suriname?
Suriname, guys.
Hey, everybody said it, but Marcos here. But I would say we've he's always been into animals and stuff like that.
He loves animals.
He's
He's the whole iguana thing really started with him. Like we got into it. Yeah, when we got a fascination with iguanas, it was because I was following him, and we ended up getting him in studio to talk about it.
Oh, nice.
Then we got invited to his fight where we saw the newspaper and cigarette guy.
Oh,
But he is always this. He has always
Yeah.
been catching creatures. That's
He's
what
always- he was sitting down one time and he had like 15 iguanas around him. He was just feeding them.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So
As
he's
he
the
was sitting
iguana
there.
whisperer.
Can you play
No,
this?
but he catches all reptiles.
Can you
and stuff.
play this video from Suriname where Tyrone Spong, now with a beard, a giant beard,
Yeah.
is
my
catching
God.
a green iguana or a green anaconda?
Just his thumbnail is ridiculous based off what
Look at that thing.
What?
Just in the middle of the road.
He's just
Look, he's
dragging it?
careful though. What?
Whoop.
Yep.
You got to be quick on your
Whoa.
feet.
That snake just trying to go about his business.
Nah.
Why don't you cut that grass? You could
Yeah.
avoid the snake.
Side
Come on.
control.
I
Side
don't know if
control.
I don't know if that's his lawn.
Yeah.
Grass or no grass, you cannot avoid that snake.
What is that?
Yeah.
He's just holding it by the neck.
Yeah.
Like it's his pride. They're still very strong at that point too. So like,
No, not once you put the hand around the head. I don't know nothing about snakes, but I know every time they get into that.
I feel like they can coil around your arm, can't they?
I was watching this.
Once you get the hand around that neck, they don't.
He's just dragging it everywhere.
I was watching last night.
Oh, you getting ready to put it away?
Yeah. He's taking a selfie with it, and then I think he puts
Taking
it.
a selfie with the 15-foot anaconda.
Yeah. It's what else would you do if you had a green anaconda in hand and you caught it with your bare hands?
Doesn't even have shoes on.
No,
he doesn't even have shoes on. That is impressive.
Oh, did he almost fall?
And I'll kick you upside the head.
That's crazy, right?
Yep.
No, he's not putting it away. They're taking it.
No, I think he's maybe basically he's turned into animal control in Suriname.
Maybe that's his truck.
Now he did get it, and don't forget with Tyrone. I hope he's not.
He got in trouble.
Hope he's not listening.
Well, he did have a pet cougar that got loose. I think in
Ugh.
Weston.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Slap on the wrist.
Oh my!
Hey, it ain't like the other. Like at least he did it. It wasn't like when Bubba invited his friend.
Oh
he'd
yeah.
pay $150 to go pet the.
I thought I was supposed to be able to pet him. Nah, Bubba. He'll bite you. You didn't say that.
$150.
Yep.
Dude,
It's a steal.
there ain't no animal I need to be with in this world for $150. It ain't about the money. It's about when you talk about, hey, give me $150 to go hang out with wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Not about it.
nope.
I don't.
Although I did hold the lemur.
That's true.
Yeah,
That was fun.
his feet are like
Leather
leather.
paws.
His
David
feet, yeah.
sent me a message on IG. He says, "You want to sign a guy who had a collapsed lung?" It's a fair argument.
Who had a collapsed lung?
No.
Jordan Poyer.
You don't read into anything.
Is collapsed lung hard to come back from? It can't be easy. It sounds
It
terrible.
sounds
Pretty
hard.
difficult.
That sounds hard.
It's
Well, you think they
very
just pump it
difficult.
back up?
I don't know.
A tire?
I don't know what goes into that. I know he couldn't fly to the game. He had to drive.
Oh no! It's that bad?
yeah.
to
My,
me,
so
that's-
my brother had a collapsed lung and he couldn't fly for a very long time.
Oh no! Does it ever? Are you ever like off the list of like you can fly now? You're good. Your lungs fine. Or is that-
No,
never.
Not
Oh,
really.
because
We-
it could always collapse. That's what you're afraid because of the
Oh.
pressure, right? It could collapse again.
Yeah. All right. Well, that
With
makes
that
sense.
nose, you need full oxygen intake.
Are you referring to my nose?
Oh yeah,
He's looking right at you.
I'm looking right at you. I'm just saying, like that thing there.
He's gonna have more anaconda videos.
No, actually, it was going to be of Tua dancing on his birthday.
Okay.
You notice how he's gotten away from him giving,
Being a fraud?
him giving.
No, I'm trying to be in a better mood. The heat
No.
made me mad. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Here's
You know
what.
what?
I mean,
That-
like,
that's
you,
true.
did
Let's do
you,
a
you
dance.
heard how last segment ended where I threw my headset into the microphone.
I would just like.
Yeah. If I was IT, I would not be happy with you right now.
Well, get my cameras ready.
Well, that's true.
Those cameras are not for us.
Okay. Right.
Oh, that hurts.
Perhaps an overreaction.
Those cameras aren't for us.
Well.
We were the guinea pigs of all things social.
True.
And then when they go to the big boys, Joe and Hawk and Crowder, then the cameras will be ready.
Well, they're all here.
So
We're
they
all
don't have
waiting.
to do nothing.
But what, like, you didn't? I was just a little tense, so I just want some stuff to make me happy. Last segment, it got
You
a
know
little,
what-
it got a
you know
little
what-
dark. I don't
you
like
could- here,
I don't like. I
You
don't-
could be happier in your life if you didn't have to spend half your day making up for some of the dumb crap you've said,
It's not true.
and you don't admit to anything. Hold on. Did you or did you not rip Kevin Love after 2 games?
I didn't rip him.
What do you call it?
Just pointing out the obvious.
See.
Underwear.
Wow.
Here
Look at
we
all the
go.
wiggling. No wonder he has so much room back there.
You're more elusive than that big snake.
Because listen, you try and pin every crime on
I'm
me.
not. No, I'm taking exactly what you said.
Prove it.
Goes.
God.
Please.
Prove it.
See, here we go.
Go ahead. Meanwhile, see Tua dancing at his party.
Sure.
I don't know if you deserve that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see it.
Well, what about the people though?
Tobin, close
Don't
your
press the button, Marcos.
No, I'm not gonna press
Mine. This is my
Tobin,
show.
close your eyes. Close your eyes, Tobin. This is just for the people
Okay.
who have been
Just
nice
for the
today.
people, okay?
Whoa!
Yeah, he looks happy.
He does. There, where did that money come from?
Tua's a good dancer. Why is
Whoa,
that?
why
That
is
lady has
that-
no clothes on.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Hey. What
for
is
Tua.
that? He looks like he's surfing. You think he's
Who's-
drunk? Does he drink?
I don't know. Why not?
Wait,
Oh, I
well,
like
my
that.
question is, well, there's always one guy, right?
Gotta do the
Always
dance.
one guy at the party.
Shirtless?
There's little Tua. Talia.
This has to be some sort of Hawaiian dance of some sort.
I don't know what it is.
Definitely.
What it does look like is fun.
Yeah. New touchdown celebration? You think that's what he was working on?
Maybe.
Wow. It looked like he was surfing a little bit.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Surfs up.
Because, like, I don't believe you.
You don't believe me? What?
Whatever you said.
I'm
Pick-
just saying. Looks like Tua had a good time. What's not to believe?
No,
It looks
no,
like
no,
he's
no,
having a
no,
good
no,
time.
no. And then you go, it looks like fun.
It does look like fun.
Yeah. Can I see it again?
Yeah.
it was just money in the air.
By the way, I saw it the whole time. I just held my thing up like this and looked the other way.
Obviously, you gave.
Idiots.
You gave.
Whoa, she's getting lit. Whoever that is in the front row.
Yeah,
well,
I don't know where her
where's
shirt
her-
went.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe she came shirtless with the other guy. Who
Maybe
Maybe.
say that guy's shirtless.
That's
too.
possible.
A lot of shirt. I think that guy has no pants in the background.
It's pretty cool. You get Rick Ross to come to your birthday.
Yeah. Are these? Is he doing the dance well? I feel like he's not.
No, he's
I don't
not.
think
If-
he's doing the dance well.
And if that guy with no shirt on,
That's what
The only thing that would have made that better is if it's Mike McDaniel with no shirt on.
Oh,
That would have been a video.
Yeah, would have been good.
It's also not that hard to have Rick Ross at your party. He literally
What?
lives here.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But me,
Yeah, but
personally-
J-Fig, he's one of the biggest, artists in the world. And
Come
Tua,
on, he's literally at every event. Of course, he's gonna go to this.
he's going to Tua's birthday. That's cool. If I'm Tua, I'm like, that's a pretty big pull. You got Rick Ross to come to your birthday?
there's maybe only two other people on the team who can pull that off: Tyreek Hill, and
Waddle?
Yeah, maybe Jalen Waddle. Yeah.
no, I bet you.
Maybe Zach Sealer.
No,
No,
Why not?
No, our guy could do it.
Who?
The defensive nose tackle.
Wilkins?
Wilkins?
You think Wilkins can get Rick Ross at his party? I
Yeah.
don't know. I think he's got to call in a favor.
Dude,
for
he's
that.
a fun
so.
dude.
I'm sure he's a
He's
fun guy.
dude.
You think Rick Ross knows Christian Wilkins?
Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely.
What about Zach Sealer?
No,
Oh, not a chance.
Why's that?
no,
Why is that?
because he don't hang out with lumberjacks.
All right. Better get him that new deal.
Here's
Because-
what I'm
True.
gonna say to you. First of all, we need to get back to this Kevin Love thing.
Go ahead.
Because you have totally gone against your word. You said he had 2 weeks. You gave him 2 games.
I didn't say he was a bust. Just said he talked a big game to give me a goose egg, number one. That's all.
You said you would not
Mhm.
go negative route with Kevin Love for 2 weeks.
Okay, well, listen.
No.
I
That's
haven't.
what you said. You haven't.
He's on the team right now. It's a whole thing. It's a team-wide thing. Everyone's getting Tobes tough love today. TTL.
But you only
team-wide.
mentioned Kevin
No, that's
Love.
not true. I mentioned everybody. Now you're just blatantly lying.
Mm.
Literally everybody got it. From the top of the roster to Eric Spoelstra. Everybody got it. So you can't say that only one guy got it. That's not true. I won't allow you to say things that
One
are,
guy who wasn't supposed to get it.
No, he will trust me. He got nothing. Like literally nothing the first game.
Okay.
Like a goose egg.
Got a double second game though.
Yeah, he did.
Huh?
He did against the Hornets. But yes, he did.
All right.
Oh.
Cody Zeller, huh?
If I had 200 yards
Man,
rushing,
I like me
would
some Cody
would
Zeller.
if a running back has 200 yards rushing, are you going to immediately say, "Oh, but that was against this team"?
200 yards rushing?
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. 100 yards rushing? Yeah.
Yeah, because this was kind of like a 13-point
Yeah.
double-double. Nothing crazy.
Right. If he went out and put up 40, I wouldn't care who it was against.
Wow.
Just like Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
Score 70. You can't say nothing. He scored 30. Tyler. Then it's like,
Okay.
it's the Rockets, dude.
Why the Tyler?
Well, because it's a funny thing. Like, if you go look at his game logs, all
Yeah.
of his 30-point games this year are against the worst teams in the league. He's a lottery killer.
Hmm.
He's a lottery killer. That's what he does.
So wait, but so you're getting on him for winning the games you're supposed to win.
I'm getting on him because I would like him to have 30 points against the Sixers tonight. Like, let's go.
Picking and choosing.
You've gotten everything you've wanted.
Don't just make shots when you want to. Only make those same 40% shots when you play these teams.
I just want
You can pick and choose.
I
Make
would
them when
like-
you want.
He's got a lot of proving to do in the postseason, and I would like to see him perform this way against the better teams in the league. When it's a stinky team, lights it up. When it's a good team, it's all right. I'm not the one who talks a big game. I'm a big fan. I love
Hero
Tyler.
doesn't talk a big game.
What? Come on, dude.
Did you just motorboat me?
Best drip here. Scotty dripping
That
doesn't
got
talk
nothing
a
to do
big
with
game.
basketball.
What happened, guys? I wasn't looking.
Dude said he was in the same class as Luca.
Who?
Tyler.
Oh, you can remember that, but you can't remember saying you give Kevin Love 2
No,
weeks.
I can remember things that were said, and I don't remember things that were never said. That's what you like to do. You say, you said that, and I say, okay, prove it. And you never have receipts.
Okay.
You know what you do? This is
we have to record the whole show.
dude, this is what you do. Honestly, this is what you do. Okay. You get the options: email receipt, print receipt, no receipt. You're Leroy. You're no receipt. That's what you are. No receipts, Leroy. I'll gladly take my medicine. I took my Trevor Lawrence medicine, took it on the chops.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You still
I
You
did.
definitely were not glad about it. So
But I did it. Took my medicine. When
You
I was
actually
wrong
didn't do it
about
the
Christian
entire show.
J-Fig, when I was wrong about Christian Yelich, I took my medicine. When I was wrong about Goran Dragic, I took my medicine and then became best friends. When I'm wrong, nobody takes it on the chin better than old Tobes. Okay?
I'm sorry. What?
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
That is a lie. Because here, when was the last thing you admitted to being wrong to?
I
Exactly.
dressed like a dragon.
Exactly.
I went in front of the
No,
in front of Miami-Dade Arena dressed as a
You
dragon.
were forced. I said, when was the last time you admitted
that I was wrong?
Yeah.
I admit I was wrong on Trevor Lawrence. I was saying that all season.
How much did we have to suck it out of you?
I don't know, but I did it. Who cares? So, what you just want me to come out flat out and say, man, I was wrong on that one?
Yeah.
And what does the Kevin Love thing have anything to do with that? You want me to come out and say, you said you would say nothing. So I'm just supposed to comment on nothing about Kevin Love for 2 weeks.
You can comment on him.
Mhm.
But we always have these conversations because I want you to be real about what is happening. And for some reason, you refuse to do that.
I am being real.
No, you're not.
If anything, I'm the one who's being more real than you are. You want to bury your head in the sand like an ostrich. Which also, you want to know what ostriches have in common with Kevin Love? How much he scored in his first Heat game looks very similar to an ostrich egg. 0.
Jesus.
0.
Who
Dude.
looks like an ostrich?
Kevin Love's box score.
Cody Zeller actually looks like
An ostrich. Actually, the most ostrich-looking guy in the league is Brooke Lopez.
That is 100%.
Brooke
true.
Lopez looks like an ostrich.
with
That
the hair
guy,
on the
yeah,
top.
for sure.
He looks
Even more than Robin Lopez somehow. It's identical twin. This guy looks like
Does he not look like what's his name? The commercial. What's up? And Doug.
Back after this.
AM 560
bum, 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 bum.
This guy's a ball.
Oh, yeah, baby. Now that we got our system fixed, it's time to get to our favorite Monday game. Leroy hands out his weekend game balls and game bums. What do you got, Leroy?
So my game ball, really gonna go away from sports. I got to hang out with some cool people. My buddy's 50th birthday party. A lot of people came in and, I hung out with his brother and family. This is a guy who I went to his wedding in Hawaii.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Harold. You met Harold. Was my roommate in Minnesota. So cool party, got to catch up with some his family and stuff like that. So it was a great time. Happy 50th to him. Now, my boy, love him to death like a brother. But when I call you and ask you, what would you like to drink at your party? That means we drinking.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
So if I bring over a nice bottle, wait for you to get dressed, and all you had to do is put on a damn wig and a t-shirt because you came as NWA, you don't take the bottle and go hide it for your secret stash and tell me to drink Jack.
What kind of bottle did you bring, though?
I brought Johnny Walker Blue.
Wow. And he hit it on you?
No, he took the bottle and say, you know how you talk.
Yeah.
Dog. He said, dog, I'm not drinking this right now. I'm going to put this in the back. Drink some of that Jack Daniels. That's what you started off with.
Wow.
Yeah.
Johnny Walker Blue Label, looking at the price tag for that right now, that's upwards of $200.
So guess what I did? I left his party and we got another bottle.
Wow.
And he had the audacity to come over with his cup.
No,
birthday boy.
You got yours.
You got yours.
You held it from us.
Yeah. He's like, dog, if you wanted a glass, you just I say, no,
Damage is done.
I'm not doing damage is done.
Damage is done, dude.
Damage is done.
Man. All right. Can I give you my game bum for the weekend?
no.
Tommy Fury. That's my game bum, dude.
You gotta soften him up a little bit. Give him the game ball first.
Oh, game ball.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no sports, so you gotta find something.
Game ball goes to the Pinks.
Oh,
Pinks,
nice.
They won 2-0.
Oh,
New era, baby.
It's a new era in Pinks land. So the Pinks got the season off rolling. And good for them. They're the only team to not embarrass us this weekend.
Yeah. I like that, man. We're going all the way this year. Hot take.
Might be. Could be. Maybe Messi just, drops in the middle of the season.
I am done with
Oh,
that.
okay.
But my game bum.
Yeah.
Who's this Tommy Fury, dude? You can't be crying over beating Jake Paul. I'm sorry.
Maybe
Not
he's
that
emotional
name,
because he
not
just
that
had a
family.
baby.
If that was KSI, some YouTuber beating a YouTuber, all right, fine. Think Nate Diaz is crying over beating Jake Paul?
No. Now I'm even more confident that Nate Diaz would annihilate this guy.
Could you have Tommy Fury blubbering like a baby after beating Jake Paul?
Team here with Tommy Fury, you have every right to shed these tears of victory, of glory,
Wow.
of joy. You've done something for your family, you've done something for your name. You are more than a contender, you are a warrior. Talk to me about the feelings pumping through your heart at this very moment.
For the past 2.5 years, this has consumed my life. Broke rib, denied access, and everybody thought I was running scared. Tonight, I made my own legacy. I am Tommy Fury. I want to dedicate this fight to my new baby girl, Bambi at home, my missus. I love you. I can't wait to see you. This fight was for you. This belt is for you, Bambi. I love you.
Hold on.
No,
Is his daughter
I
named
told
Bambi?
you it's about the
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Bambi.
He had it like
Yes.
across his chest as he walked in. I think Bambi's at home, man. What's up, Dad?
Hey, she been alive for like 3 weeks. What are you doing?
Literally.
Now she's full sentences.
together.
You a grown ass man, and you still bumble when you say stuff, and you want her to come out with full sentences.
Tyson Fury. He's like, really, bro? Crying over beating this guy? I created my own legacy for 2 years. All right, well,
For somebody who didn't want to have nothing to do with this, you certainly are consumed by the results.
all of it makes me mad. All of it.
We wouldn't have never
Radio
Guess what?
Raheem going, "You're a warrior."
How about this? We would have never cared about this if not for you. If not for you. All of a sudden, you rats off a ship.
I am.
You can't be mad at us for giving a little looky-loo at it. You got us into it.
I did this for 2 years, made me legacy. No, dude, your legacy is still, hanging with Curtis on Love Island. Hate Curtis.
You're
Can I just
never
say
gonna let that go.
Worst.
The fight,
Except now he's been topped by Ron.
Ron's gonna win. I'm positive Ron's gonna win now.
Lana, idiot.
Everything that was wrong with the fight yesterday, and I'm not gonna say it because I know this guy he has ears everywhere. Michael Buffer's new catchphrase.
What's that?
It's not the old one, and I don't even know if I can say the new one.
No,
I'm not going to. But
I saw some people say he's said that for a while.
Really?
Yeah, he's done that for a while.
That was stupid, dude. I was like, "What is this?" Are you
He
trying
did.
to get things
He
out?
did it for I think when before he started doing other stuff.
Yeah.
He did Monday Night Football when we played Green Bay.
Yeah,
We're like, wow, this.
that's cool. That is cool.
Yeah.
But let's not speak of him ever again, because otherwise Len's gonna come in here off of his day off, be like, "You guys said the name Michael Buffer."
Man, that guy has his all in fear.
Is this game live right now? Can we watch this pitch clock? Is that pitch clock going on?
Oh, I heard a game ended on a pitch clock.
Game ended on a pitch clock.
What?
Yeah, they struck a guy out for taking too long to get in the box.
Oh
I like it.
gosh.
Especially some sassy minor leaguer. Get your ass in the box.
Well,
Go
no,
hit.
but the problem is that like everybody wants to be Nomar Garcia Parra and do the like, dude, the situation is not eluding you. Get in the box.
Get your ass in the box. Let's go.
Or they were all terrified, like old Chunky the other day, who was dude. He almost hit 4 guys.
Now he's old chunky.
He almost-
That's not the same guy. Jan was the guy who was.
Oh,
hitting people.
Jan.
Oh,
But no, remember he was wild with the soft
I know
toss.
he was.
Yeah.
I thought
He
the
was
guy-
on the
I
side.
thought his teammate was going to charge the mound.
He was on the side warming up, and he was errant. So what'd you think was gonna happen when he got on the mound? Listen, he faced 4 hitters. Marcos, he faced 4 hitters.
Yeah.
And 3 of them ended up in the dirt. I'm talking about 3 hitters, not pitches.
By the
3 hitters were diving for their lives.
Jesus. Well, I know I don't get a game bum, but speaking of baseball, I got to give this, I believe it was a Mets announcer, my honorary game bum.
Oh, no.
This was him calling the Marlins game recently.
Got De La Cruz and Sanchez returning in the corner outfield positions. They can play all over. Chaz Chisholm is gonna start in center field.
That did not happen. I'm so shook. Is he on the floor?
He's on the floor. Oh, God.
He literally just kept going like nothing happened. Dude. Hey,
You can just hear Keith Hernandez's voice. Whoops.
Got De La Cruz and Sanchez returning in the corner outfield positions. They can play all over. Chaz Chisholm is gonna start in center field.
How do you even get to that? That's amazing. Marcos, you won.
Grow up, Peter Pan.
We're all adults here, all right? Mistakes happen.
Clearly.
You know?
I
Sometimes mistakes happen.
mean, like See, this is why we could never do that job. Because you know we would have stopped the damn game. Hold up, would you excuse me? Would you say? Like, there's no way that gets
You would have been like,
hey, shot clock violation. Timeout. What did you say?
Excuse me? What did you say, Keith? All right, we're back after this. to basically do the same segment we just did again. All right. Oh, no.
Little repackaging.
That's right. We're rebranding.
Yeah, why?
Well,
why?
our timing got messed up because the
Yeah.
computer broke. We really don't have to do it again.
No,
I mean, unless
no.
we got to get JFig. JFig hasn't done it all right. No.
Mm.
But before that,
All right.
we've got your chance to see the biggest weekend in metal music. Rockville is coming to Daytona Beach. I don't know why I started talking like this.
Right
It's
where
a
all the white people live.
Intangibles.
Intangible Florida.
You can see the likes of the greatest bands called Struce Loose, Duncan Robinson, Cody Zeller.
And you know there's going to be some type of racetrack around it.
Rockville is May 18th to the 21st. We're giving away 2 passes for the entire
Give
weekend.
us a name of some of the
plus
groups.
a camping pass. You guys could be there to see Tool.
I'm going to tell you like this. If I've heard of these groups, then they got to be big time because I'm not in the heavy metal.
Well, he just said one of them. He said Tool.
I never heard Tool. I heard Slipknot.
Avenged Sevenfold?
I've heard of them because weren't they down here once?
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
Pantera?
Heard of them.
Rob
Pantera.
Zombie?
Heard of Rob Zombie.
Death Blow?
Not Death Blow.
I made that up.
I was like, wow.
What are you doing?
At least we know he's honest. You're honest, Leroy.
No, I like it.
You guys can enter now. Go to the Odyssey app, log in and listen to WQAM, or go to WQAM.com and listen. You'll get 1 entry for every hour that you listen. The more you listen to WQAM, the more chances you have to win Rockville at Daytona Beach. Just listen and pile up those chances, those tickets courtesy of Rockville.
I guess it would have been even more hilarious if I had said heard of them and you would have said no because I made it up. Oh my goodness!
What a time.
We have no.
Keith Hernandez, you pretty much won the show today. So
I can't imagine.
Seriously.
But here's the deal. I can't imagine that we would laugh this hard after damn near every team in South Florida lost.
I know.
Chaz Jism.
Nope.
No. Wait. How long do you think the game would have
I gotta
stopped?
think.
If
hold
one,
on.
me
There's
or
no way
Tobin,
Jazz didn't react to this on Twitter because he reacts to everything.
if me and Tobin,
Oh, man.
had
Is it
done
all over
this-
Twitter?
Oh yeah.
If me and Tobin had done this, we would have
Cancel.
stopped the game, right?
Yeah, at least an inning.
Because I know if I would have said it, Tobin would have been like, "Excuse me."
Wow. So no reaction from him, huh?
Yeah.
Miraculous.
You know
Somebody
why?
has to ask Jazz.
He's
about
mature
this.
now. That's what it is.
Is that so?
He's mature. You know,
I
yeah.
really
don't
like
see
talking
anything
to
on
him.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Jazz Chisholm really does he's just fun. He's just fun. He's fun. Baseball needs more of him. And there's going to be some guy who's going to be mad because he's going to hit a ball 500 feet off of somebody. He's going to pimp his shot, and they're going to try and hit him in the ribs because he's too much fun.
Look, I don't want to spoil the joy that we're experiencing now, but since we're not doing all right, oh no, I just want to take time real
We
quick.
do want to get JFig. JFig, do you have an all right?
Since I can't win anything else, my all right goes to this weekend. I was finally able to go karting. That I've
saw
always
that.
It was a lot of
Was it fun?
fun. So much fun.
Where'd you go
And
go karting? In like
I went,
a real go kart place or like?
I went to K1 Speed.
Ooh, so yeah.
Yeah, I had a good time. It was a lot of fun.
Good
And then I also was finally able to have a mat on the boat. So I was able to just be one at the water. It
What
was
do you mean
nice.
mat on the boat? Like yeah, like a
Like, have you ever seen those mats, those floating mats? Yeah.
Yeah, so like on the tail of the boat, that's where you had
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It was
That's
a lot of
pretty
fun.
cool.
Had a good time. It was a great weekend. But my
So you just got drug around like on the
What?
mat?
Yeah.
Or you were laying on the boat on the mat like getting sun? Or were you in the water
chilling.
on the mat getting pulled around? I don't understand what
You need
y'all do.
details.
I
Yeah,
don't know
like-
what's the
just
what's the
wanna, like,
difficulty
relax,
in
you know?
understanding that?
Yeah.
Have you never
So
seen
it was a mat
Yeah.
floating on the water.
Yeah.
Water.
Except,
Yeah.
isn't that what the damn boat is for?
Nah, because you
Oh,
feel the
no.
waves.
Yeah,
dude.
I
It's
promise
cool.
you it is so much fun.
You know, it's
And you're it's like
way different.
I don't know. I don't explain it. It's a lot of
How do
fun.
you-
But my oh no goes to what happened
Cool.
to me at K1 Speed. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
What happened?
Oh no! What
It's-
happened? What did you like overturn?
Oh my god, that scared me. I didn't even know what happened. I just got scared.
You fell out of the car?
No,
You strapped
so-
in?
What happened?
So we did 2 races.
Mhm.
On the second last race, for
Mhm.
some reason, I'm turning and one of the seatbelts, I can hear myself.
What?
It's weird. One of the seatbelts basically starts loosening up,
Mm-hmm.
and then I turn, smacks me right in the freaking arm.
The seatbelt did that to
Jeez.
you?
Wow.
Yes.
How fast
thing
are those
that's
cars?
If
Do
it
they go
looks-
pretty fast?
So
Ooh.
yesterday, right here, there's like a white opening, so you can see where that little thing of the seatbelt like hit me, like it
Oh,
marked
nice.
me. Yeah.
Wow.
So do they go fast?
well,
The golf
Of
cart-
course,
the
you're
go-
going
go-
really fast.
like what's the miles per hour? I need this.
I
Like
don't
60?
know.
I need answers.
Yeah, we need this
Answer for your crimes, go karts.
because you know what they would call our race? Fat guy in a little car.
Ooh.
That's because
45 miles per hour.
And Schmeathan, I was
yeah.
not the only old
how
person
wait
there,
how
okay?
how long is the race? Like you go down
Yeah.
around a certain amount of times?
Man, I don't know how many times we went around, but it's pretty long. Like you're there for a while. It's pretty worth it.
All right.
All right. Well, that was a good weekend till you
Yeah,
almost
I had a
lost
really
your
good
arm.
time. Yeah, that was
Alright.
pretty bad, but it's not like it stung. It didn't really hurt.
It looks like you have a broken arm.
Yeah.
See, I don't bruise like
It's
that.
like
so
this
it's hard to
thing.
tell.
Yeah, that's a really nasty one.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Look, that's
Yeah, I
bad.
know.
And I don't want to discredit that
Mhm.
or change the topic, but
Sounds
I
like you
have
do.
to say the NCAA needs to hear from me before the day is over.
Go.
Those rat bastards.
They are rat bastards.
How dare they come down on the University of Miami on the first ever NIL suspension?
So predictable.
Of course, the Canes will get caught up with
Who
that.
got suspended?
They got sanctions.
The Kavanaugh twins. I think that's their name, right? They're the TikTok famous Cavenders are their name.
Cavenders.
The
yeah.
Cavender twins from the University of Miami female basketball
Is
team.
it Hannah and Haley?
Yes. They unfortunately
They're
no.
famous on the TikTok.
Famous
they
on the
transferred to the
TikTok.
Canes.
and unfortunately
This John Ruiz got caught taking him out to a dinner. They're like, "Whoa, violation!" Like, really? Get out, grow up, NCAA.
So they got kicked off the team.
No, they got like some bogus
year-long sanction.
Yeah, like a probation or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Like nobody got
probation.
kicked off the team or nothing like that. But just lame. Oh, let us show our teeth. We're the NCAA. We still you don't matter anymore. NCAA.
You know what?
You don't matter.
You know what?
Bums.
The NCAA had an opportunity to get total control of all the sports in college football if they would have came up with an NIL plan before California just decided to go over your head. And now all the other states have to play. Otherwise, all the kids would go to California to go to school.
That's right.
So the NCAA actually ruined it. And now you want to come back and try to set some guidelines to it when we expect you to be ahead of the curve and determine how we're going to go about doing this, because this is the next step. So shame on you. Shame on you. This is what you're going to deal with. Like I feel uncomfortable with a kid who hasn't played a down of any college sport to be talking about how much he's going to get paid, because that's not the way the world works.
It's so typical. What can we do to make it seem like we have power and did anything? You didn't do anything. What can we do to make it look? What are optics? Oh, I know. We'll go to Miami. Oh, nothing happened with any of the programs. What about that dinner they took out the famous TikTok twins to? Let's get that. Let's do that, because that's headlines.
Dude.
Lame. You're a lame organization.
Yeah.
Your president is even lamer.
Yeah.
And by the way, you can go to hell.
Yeah. Sorry. I apologize. I know we were on a lighter note.
No. It's okay.
But,
it must have been said.
Gotta send them.
But
to
they
hell,
can go to hell
for sure.
Trying to.
That's Friday,
disgrace
but that's
the-
cool.
Disgrace the name of Kane's women's hoops.
Yeah.
And Katie Meyer and the Cavender twins. All why? Because John Ruiz is a little too froggy on Twitter.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, dude. NCAA, then mute him if he's too froggy on Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter's for frogginess. That's what it's for. That's why Marcos loves it so much.
You know what? I knew that it was somehow.
Anyway, that's our show for today, everybody. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Also delicious. Seabass.
Nobody takes it on the chin better than old Tobes. Okay?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you just motorboat me?
You're like Super Mario living in Pipe Dream World.
No.
It's a me, Leroy. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. In a lot of ways, Kevin Love is like a bra.
Liked seeing our guys grind through a pretty ugly first half.
Okay. Right. Because he's just an agreeer. He's a yes man.
He usually agrees with you.
He's a stool pigeon.
Oh my goodness, he normally agrees with you.
He just sits there. He says, "Oh, whatever you say, love me."
Hope you mother have a good day.